Yo, good morning, bro. Oh boy, motherfucking E-Class. He pulling in the. He motherfucker got work on a Saturday. Damn. Um. Yeah, my event was good. I went to First Friday last night. Saw a lot of dope ass art. I'm gonna try to drop some art off today. I don't know if I could get in the show, but I'm gonna try to. We'll see how this shit goes. I'm gonna see if they make some kind of special exceptions for me. I know it sounds kind of pompous, but I'm gonna still do it anyway. Because technically, for this one group show, I haven't paid my membership this year, so I definitely need to renew my membership and see if they'll let me enter some art. If not, oh well, fuck it. it'll be what it be. But I think the drop off is at from noon to 2. So I'll run out and do that. This nigga said, I just got some chips, man. I don't need y'all looking at me for nothing. I remember I did that one time. I went to the store to get some blunts, and 2 cops was in the store talking to the clerk about some shit. I just got like some gum. No, I got a drink or some shit. Like I just got something else. I was like, I ain't buying no blunts right in front of the cops. I remember one time back in the day, I was riding with my cousin, and he one of them motherfuckers who roll like more than one blunt at a time so he can have his next blunt ready. So we ride. I forgot where we was going. We was riding somewhere, and he already had 2 blunts rolled. So we in the car smoking one blunt while we riding, and this motherfucker went to he I forgot what he wanted to stop for. Probably just some snacks or some shit too. So we stop at a gas station on the highway. As soon as we pull in, motherfucking cop car pull in right beside us. And cop get out, I guess he just going to get something out the store too. So we go in the store, I ain't think about shit. The cop in the store too, like, and goddamn, we get to the counter. We get to the counter in front of the cops, like, so we at the counter and the cop standing behind us in line waiting to buy his shit. And I stand up beside my cousin, I just look at him. Yo, this motherfucker got the blunt behind his ear. The second blunt, that shit is just like behind his ear. I'm looking at that shit like, oh my fucking God, yo. And then we paid for our shit and walked out the store. And the cop ain't even noticed that shit. And we got in the car, I'm like, bro, you know you got that blunt behind your ear, right? He was like, oh shit. I was like, that would have been some dumb shit, just like, I don't know. Happy the cop ain't see that shit. I'll never forget that shit, yo. Just standing in the store with a blunt behind your ear. But that was some crazy shit. Honestly, yo, I've said this a couple of times. I've never had like a really intense, bad interaction with police. Personally, never. Like, and I done been locked up a couple times, and the cops ain't never like really manhandle my ass or like disrespect me or nothing. I feel kind of lucky in that way. Like I've never been like mistreated by police officers. And I hope that shit don't never happen. Had to school some of these niggas on forensics. I think it's all about your demeanor too and how you act when you have to confront police officers. But like, I ain't no fucking saint, you know. And I done did some shit I needed to get arrested for, and it's just like, just go through with it, man. Just don't argue, don't do shit. Just go through the fucking motions. Especially if you know you in the wrong and they already on you. Man, all that fighting and trying to run and all that yelling and cursing and all that shit, yo. That shit won't save me from a DUI though. Hell no. But yeah, I've never had like a terrible interaction with police officers. Hope I never have to either. But now, like, the way I live my life now, I try not to do nothing fucking illegal at all. Simple as that. You know? If you live on the up and up, you don't got shit to worry about.
Bitch, don't step on my fucking toe. You put the fucking cowgirl fucking boots, bitch, disgusting. I'm sorry if you followed me for my art and expected a professional page. My drawing process from start. When you're spending
Alright. I'll be right back. All right. Try to drop off some art today for another show. I hope they let me in. One day we gonna pull up. I hear you, bro. Well, but for the end of the year, it'd be the best, man, because like I say, man, your boy got his art in the museum, and like there's normally not a lot of shit to do, but if y'all come chill, that'd be one thing we can do. Go check out my homie spot. Go check out my shit at the museum. I think that'd be dope. If we can do some shit like that. Yo, appreciate it, bro. Yo, you seen the process more than anybody else from years ago when I was in the living room. So I mean, my supporters like you, this is who I do it for, man. Just I always keep it going, always keep trying to push it, and yeah, man. Above anything else, I want to make y'all proud. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk, man. The motherfuckers who really fuck with me, if y'all proud of me and y'all happy for me, I can't ask for anything else. Motherfuckers who don't know me, it's all good. If they like it, that's a plus. But as long as my people see like I stuck with the journey, I'm still sticking with the journey, and I'm gonna continue to stick with the journey. Definitely, bro. And you've been on them books for years, and look where you at now, man. Very, very successful. Matter of fact, I gotta ask my cousin. I really, really want some family members to come up and see it. You know, I used to do that shit, bro. Even earlier than now, niggas would be up in this bitch like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, putting in that work. Um, find something to listen to. Get these brushes wet real quick.
Is Jim Bognett? Jim Bognett pledged to vote for a national abortion ban.
No, bro, I'm not racist at all. I am like, okay, like you could be pink. I don't care. You know? Oh, nothing. I'm just looking to ask you a couple of questions. Can I ask a couple of questions?
I'll give you 2 questions, Brandon. Go right ahead.
Okay. Can we do a match?
What is the match, Brandon? I'm new to TikTok, sir.
It's a game where people vote for their favorite broadcasters.
Yo, good morning.
Broadcaster. Now, I'm wondering, Brandon, if I'm at a disadvantage for that, since I don't really watch a lot of podcasts and television because I'm so busy struggling and fighting in the liberation struggle of my people. I don't know if I would get any of the answers correct, but I will indulge you.
Bro, so like I fight for my people too.
And what is your, Brandon, what's your ethnicity? Are you Polish, Irish, Jewish, German? What's your ethnicity? Educate.
Jewish and I'm Russian.
Jewish and Russian. So Russian Jew, would it be?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go right ahead, Brandon.
So like I fight for people that like have autism and people that are like have problems and people make fun of them, and I have the utmost sympathy to those people.
So do I, Brandon. Actually a certified school psychologist, Brandon, so I do autistic evaluations for a living. I support autistic parents. I support autistic children. And when I'm done building the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy, we will have a special program for autistic African boys as well.
That's good. So since you're a psychologist, that's interesting. How would you confront a problem if someone's like struggling and like they don't know what to do? What would you say?
It depends. What are they struggling with?
They're struggling with people being mean to them and harassing them. What would you say? Like,
well, a couple things. Number one, we need to build their resilience, because the truth of the matter is, in life, there will be people who will mistreat you. There will be people who will deliberately try to undermine your progress. That is a part of life. We live in a universe that has a balance of positive energy and negative energy. So you're going to have to develop the emotional hardiness and the psychological resilience skills to be able to deal with those types of confrontations.
Another question. So, like, if someone, this is for the public, by the way, if someone, like, is out there and they're, like, they have no friends, they get in a breakup with their girlfriend, let's say, and, like, what's a good way to cope with the frustration they feel? Like,
it sounds like 2 things, Brandon. One, low self-esteem. It sounds like they may be suffering from low self-esteem because although We will lose friends. We will gain friends. We will be hurt by people we know. It should not affect us to the point where it undermines our peace of mind. So when someone is affected to the point where losing a friend undermines their peace of mind and ability to function in life, to me, that sounds like an overdependence on other people for approval, which is usually evidence of low self-esteem. So I'm looking at low self-esteem, number one. And the other point that I'm looking at there, Brandon, is a need for social skills training. Some of us need to be taught how to enter into relationships socially, how to get out of relationships socially, how to survive in relationships socially as well, so people will welcome us and we can welcome other people. And particularly in dealing with autistic children, they tend to need social skills training more than others, because autism is a disability of communication, verbal and nonverbal. So if we're specifically speaking of autistic adults and children, I think social skills training is something that is in order.
Okay. And some people I've come across people who are crying that they have family issues and they don't know how to get out of it or whatever. What would you say about that?
Depends on the type of family issue that they're having. You know, families are dynamic. Is it an issue with mom? Is it an issue with dad? Is it an issue with sibling? Is it sibling rivalry? Is it sibling bullying? Is it abandonment by the father? Is it emotional abuse by the mother? Is it an issue with relatives in the extended family? So it all depends on what the issue is, because you can have 1,000,001 different issues within the family system and within the family context.
Usually people complain
Now, I have
about
a question for you, Brandon, because I'm going to give you 2 more questions. When we're done our conversation, Brandon, because I'm new to TikTok, how will I be able to exit you from the conversation when we're done? I'm not exiting you now, but when we're done, what button do I hit to close you out of the conversation when we're done?
I'll close myself out of the conversation.
Okay, but how can I do it in the future, Brandon? Let's say I have someone on and I need to close them out. Where is the option to close them out? I need you to educate me, sir.
You go to host, you see the infinity symbol on the left bottom corner. You click it. You go to the top infinity symbol on the right top corner, and then you go to disconnect.
Okay, so I hit the X, the infinity symbol with the X?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead, Brandon. You got another 2 questions.
So do you want to do a match or not?
No, we're going to opt out of the match, Brandon. I'd rather not do the match.
Okay.
But I do have a question for you, Brandon. I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
African people, many of us take issue with some members of the Jewish community who will deny that European Jews are racist against African people, when the truth of the matter is, Brandon, maybe not you, but within your community, we find historically that when we look at many of the music studios that control the negative gangster rap that is being proliferated in the Black community, and we look at the movie studios that often misrepresent African people in negative images, many of those music companies and movie studios are owned by European Jews. And so my question to you, Brandon, is do you think that there is systemic racism practiced by the European Jewish community against African people as it relates to the misrepresentation of our public image when it comes to movies and music, much of which is published by Jewish-owned publishing houses? What are your thoughts on that, Brandon?
I think it's a ridiculous assumption, but I have no clue. I have no idea.
You have no idea, Brandon? You have no idea, or is the topic kind of uncomfortable for you?
No, bro. I'm not racist at all. I am
Okay. What is your definition of racism, Brandon? What is your definition of racism?
Someone that is like ignorant, because like I judge people based on what's on the inside, not on the outside. So like you could be pink. I don't care. You know. Yeah.
Understood, Brandon. No problem. What?
After 41 years, all of us at Homestead have one final thing to say. Thank you.
Yes, Homestead Furniture is closing the doors and going out of business forever. I'll find...
What's your last question for me, Brandon?
If you, if somebody is struggling with, school-related, things, what would you suggest them to do?
Some counseling. They probably need some counseling, Brandon. There's a lot that young people go through in this world today. Young adults such as yourself, older adults, we often need somebody to talk to. That's why I became a therapist. That's why I became a school psychologist. That's why I got my doctorate in clinical psychology, to help people. And there's nothing wrong with seeking out a therapist. There's nothing wrong with seeking out a counselor. Sometimes we need somebody to talk to, because when you keep all of that negative content and negative memories and negative emotions and negative thoughts bottled up inside of you, it can kill you. And that's why I strongly recommend that most people get a counselor or a therapist who they can talk to on a regular basis to keep you saying.
What are some of the reasons why children leave their parents' home when they get older? Do you know why?
Yes. Some parents are extremely controlling of their children. They don't allow them, Brandon, to make their own decisions. Now, I believe parents should guide the decisions that their children make, but children should be allowed to make decisions, because if they don't, when they become adults, they will not know how to make decisions, and they will develop anxiety disorders. They can develop generalized anxiety disorders, all kinds of phobias, because they're not used to making decisions. So a lot of children run away from their parents as soon as they turn 18 because they were never allowed to make decisions. Number two, emotional abuse. A lot of children can't wait to get out of their parents' nest because they were emotionally abused, criticized, and ridiculed most of their childhood. And as a result of that, they couldn't wait to get out of the parents' home. And the third reason why a lot of children run is physical abuse and religious oppression. A lot of parents force feed religion down their children's throats. Whether it's Islam, whether it's Christianity, whether it's Judaism, they force the religion on their kids. And don't get me wrong, I think children should have a spiritual foundation, but they should not have to be a spiritual extremist. Some parents require that their children become spiritual extremists during childhood. And I think that can be emotionally abusive. And of course, a lot of parents are also physically abusive because they were abused as children themselves. So those are some of the reasons that children can't wait to get out of their parents' homes when they turn 18. Brandon, it's been good talking to you, young man. Where you located at, Brandon? What city?
I'm in New York. How about yourself?
New York City. All right. You be careful, Brandon. Take care of yourself. Feel free to chime in any other time. I had a great time talking to you, Brandon. Take care, bro.
Yes, and I think a lot of the viewers also learned a thing or two from your speeches. Thank you for... All right.
Thank you, Brandon. Take care, bro.
Thank you. Take care.
Let me get this out the way so there's no contradiction. Fuck her and everybody in this competition. I'm taking all the names, plus this is Hollywood. It's only right I step on fake stars on my walk to fame. I came up, but you don't know what I've been through. Said they needed a body, I'm so sorry they sent you. Can't believe it's what they turning me into. Put me up against a Barbie like they don't already know what I can do. Please, killing a chick, really that's not me. Calling the names like a bitch, really that's not cheap. But watch your mouth, talk is cheap, baby, that's not free. I have my girl turn beans to a black-eyed pea, for real. Before this started, there was something that she did confess. She said your man's a battle rapper, at least like the best. Then she FaceTimed him for bars, soon as the cast left. Oops, didn't mean to spill the beans like a bad chef. So go ahead and spit your bars all hype, cause you gon' have to FaceTime behind bars all night. 2-on-1, no, that's not alright. Hold up, I'm Puerto Rican, I've been eating beans my whole life. What's up? You got skills and you lacking as fuck. Your flat lines only show me what you missing is heart. I've been through too many wars, you don't know about the scars. When I say I'm leaving the head, I need her head in the truck. Let me get this out the way so there's no contradiction. Fuck her and everybody in this competition. I'm taking all the names, plus this is Hollywood. It's only right I step on fake stars on my walk to fame. I came up, but you don't know what I've been through. Said they needed a body, I'm so sorry they sent you. Can't believe it's what they turning me into. Put me up against a Barbie like they don't already know what I can do. Please, killing a chick, really that's not me. Calling the names like a bitch, really that's not cheap. But watch your mouth, talk is cheap, baby, that's not free. I have my girl turn beans to a black-eyed pea, for real. Before this started, there was something that she did confess. She said your man's a battle rapper, at least like the best. Then she FaceTimed him for bars, soon as the cast left. Oops, didn't mean to spill the beans like a bad chef. So go ahead and spit your bars all hype, cause you gon' have to FaceTime behind bars all night. 2-on-1, no, that's not alright. Hold up, I'm Puerto Rican, I've been eating beans my whole life. What's up? You got skills and you lacking as fuck. Your flat lines only show me what you missing is heart. I've been through too many wars, you don't know about the scars. When I say I'm leaving the head, I need her head in the truck. Let me get this out the way so there's no contradiction.
Boom, chicka, 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 boom, boom, boom.
John Fetterman sponged off his parents till he was 49. Freeloading Fetterman didn't even pay his taxes. It took 60 liens and lawsuits before he paid up. Now he wants to raise your taxes. John Fetterman's a taxing far-left fraud.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kimido, aka Hoodie-Do. Look, I know y'all missed me, and y'all ain't even gotta say nothing, cause I know what y'all about to say. Kimido, you sound.
Try and get it.
Catching my attention just yet, but let's keep rocking.
Get in your car, watch you drive it off the road.
Yeah.
Big mouth over here, I get louder on the low.
Yeah.
One girl try and get it. I'm scouting for the dough. I ain't stopping till I get where ain't no houses on the road. Need all cash money.
Hold on, what she say? What she say?
Drive it off the road. Big mouth over here, I get louder on the low. Young girl try and get it. I'm scouting for the dough. I ain't stopping till I get where ain't no houses on the road. Need all cash money, you get ounces for a show. Difference between the hills and the mountains gon' show. Nobody wanna hear.
Let me just be real, bro. She ain't really talking about shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. And for those who don't know what a buck means, it means keeping it 100, keeping it real with you, being honest. She's not talking about nothing. That's why nobody's saying nothing. Everybody like, okay.
You fucking shouting out for a fall from average. Why I got it down and out, Joe? I know you saw it coming. I get it from the start. You probably shake your
But I gotta give her credit though because she's trying, but it's not really making sense.
and giggle when you fart. And you know
Hold on, what? Giggle when you hold on, let me take that back.
I get it from the start. Far from average. Why I got it down and now Joe. I know you felt it coming. I get it from the start. You probably shake your stomach and giggle when you fart. And you know what they say
That was good. That was good.
I go hard, thinking you could use a little pause. Real tough up. You just
There you go.
Get involved.
Come on.
You get an E for effort and F for the results. You think you the one, huh? All I see is flaws. I'm out here catching bodies. Somebody check his pulse. Today is daughter's birthday, so I'm sending daddy home.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. From the start to the middle, she really wasn't doing nothing. But at the end, I ain't gonna lie, she turned up. She did.
Beans in the building.
Look at Snack.
Beans in the building. It's looking crazy. Flawless real talk. It's on you, DJ.
Bro, I can tell by the look on his face. He is literally saying to himself, I'm about to murder her. he's thinking, I'm about to crush her dreams right here. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to hear this.
Look.
I can't wait to hear this.
Let me get this out the way so there's no contradiction. Fuck her and everybody in this competition. I'm taking...
No. Listen. Just listen. I told y'all. I could tell by the look on his face before he even started rapping. The first line, bro. Come on, my guy. I gotta take that back. Oh my gosh. Let's get it. He said, fuck her, fuck everybody in this competition. Hey, that's real talk. Let's get it.
Let me get this out the way so there's no contradiction.
Yeah.
Fuck her and everybody in this competition.
Yeah.
I'm taking all the names. Plus, this is Hollywood. It's only right I step on fake stars on my walk to fame. I came up, but you don't know what I've been through. Said they needed a body. I'm so sorry they sent you. Can't believe it's what they turning me into. Put me up against a Barbie like they don't already know what I can do. Please, give me...
Somebody jump in and save her. Somebody just, listen, if I was there and I would have heard those first two lines, bro, I would have stepped in, I would have interfered, first of all. I would have interfered in their little rap battle. I would have grabbed her hand and gently grabbed it and walked her off stage. She don't deserve that. He's about to go crazy.
Really, that's not me.
Oh my gosh.
Said they needed a body. I'm so sorry they sent you. Can't believe it's what they turning me into. Put me up against a Barbie like they don't already know what I can do. Please, killing a chick. Really, that's not me. Calling the names like a bitch. Really, that's not cheap. But watch your mouth.
You see T.I.? You see his face?
Chick. Really,
Look at
that's not
T.I.'s
me.
face.
Calling the names like a bitch.
He knows it's about to go bad. He knows that this is about to be a tragedy.
Really, that's not cheap. But watch your mouth. Talk is cheap, baby. That's not free.
Yeah.
I let my girl turn beans to a black-eyed pea, for real. Before this started, there was something that she did confess. She said your man's a battle rapper and he's like the best. Then she FaceTimed him for bars soon as the cast left.
Yeah.
Oops, didn't mean to spill the beans like a bad chef. So go ahead and spit your bars all hype.
No one reacted to that, but I gotta react to that. He said like a bad chef. A motherfucker that can't cook, just always dropping shit. Hey, y'all better recognize.
I have to FaceTime behind bars all night.
Hold on, take that back.
Chef. So go ahead and spit your bars all hype. Cause you're gonna have to FaceTime behind bars all night. 2 on 1, no, that's not alright. Hold up, I'm Puerto Rican. I've been eating beans my whole life. What's up? You got skills and you lacking fuck. Your black lines only show me what you missing is hard.
Look at Chad. That boy Chance the Rapper fell out. Look.
You got skills and you lacking fuck. Your black lines only show me what you missing is hard.
Bro, listen. Her dreams are crushed. I don't care what nobody say. Her dreams are shattered. Why they gotta do my girl like that, bro? Why they gotta do her like that? Come on, my guy. He didn't have to do it like that. Stall him out, Evo. Stall him out. They all laughing. No. Just cut it.
I've been to too many wars. You don't know about the scars. And that's
think about that. Honestly, who do y'all think won? And if y'all say Bean, bruh, man, look, I don't know. All I can say is Beans just gotta get better, you know? I mean, everything is a learning lesson, but damn, I gotta take my hat off to Flawless. He really killed it. He showed that he was better than her, period. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, but y'all let me know what y'all thought about that video. Damn, he said, I'm Puerto Rican, I've been eating beans all my life. God damn. Woo! Yep, that's all I got for that, man. Hey, I'll see y'all in the next video, though, squad. We out. Peace.
Dog. They make and deliver fresh and healthy human-grade dog food right to your door. But here's the thing, this isn't your typical dog food kibble, and in a moment you'll see why. If you're new here, this is my Cane Corso Sansa. She's really a part of our...
What up, guys? Welcome. Bunch of some ideas. And that is because many of the products that are sold, it helps combat 51% off in the next 60-day.
Nothing good about it. People who don't grow up don't find the sort of meaning in their life that sustains them through difficult times, and they're certain to encounter difficult times. And they're left bitter and resentful and without purpose and adrift and hostile and resentful and vengeful and arrogant and deceitful and of no use to themselves and of no use to anyone else and no partner for a woman, and there's nothing in it that's good.
So you say, I mean, that sounds pretty bad. You're saying
It's
there's a
bad.
crisis of masculinity. I mean, what do you do about it?
You help people understand why it's necessary and important for them to grow up and adopt responsibility, why that isn't a shake your finger and get your act together sort of thing, why it's more like a delineation of the kind of destiny that makes life worth living. I've been telling young men, but it's not, I wasn't specifically aiming this message at young men to begin with. It just kind of turned out that way.
And it's mostly, you admit, it's mostly men listening. I mean,
It is.
90% of your audiences are men,
Well, it's
right?
about 80% on YouTube, which is YouTube is a male domain primarily. So it's hard to tell how much of it is because YouTube is male and how much of it is because of what I'm saying. But what I've been telling young men is that there's an actual reason why they need to grow up, which is that they have something to offer, you know, that people have within them this capacity to set the world straight, and that's necessary to manifest in the world, and that also doing so is where you find the meaning that sustains you in life.
So what's gone wrong then?
But all sorts of things have gone wrong. I think that young men hear words of encouragement. Some of them never in their entire lives, as far as I can tell. That's what they tell me. And the fact that the words that I've been speaking, the YouTube lectures that I've done and put online, for example, have had such a dramatic impact is an indication that young men are starving for this sort of message, because, like, why in the world would they have to derive it from a lecture on YouTube? You know, they're not being taught that it's important to develop yourself.
But does it bother you that your audience is predominantly, isn't that a bit divisive?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's no more divisive than the fact that YouTube is primarily male and Tumblr is primarily female.
Isn't it?
Tumblr is primarily female.
That's the way it is.
Well, I'm not saying anything. It's just an observation that that's the way it is. There's plenty of women that are watching my lectures and coming to my talks and buying my books. It's just that the majority of them happen to be men.
What's in it for the women, though?
What sort of partner do you want? You want an overgrown child? Or do you want someone to contend with that's going to help you and that
So
you
you're
can
saying
rely on?
women have some sort of duty to sort of help fix the crisis of masculinity?
It depends on what they want. I mean, it's exactly how I laid it out. Like, women deeply want men who are competent and powerful. And I don't mean power in that they can exert tyrannical control over others. That's not power. That's just corruption. Power is competence. And why in the world would you not want a competent partner? Well, I know why, actually. You can't dominate a competent partner. So if you want domination,
want to dominate, is that what you're saying?
No, I'd say women who have had their relationships impaired, their relationships with men impaired, and who are afraid of such relationships will settle for a weak partner because they can dominate them. But it's a suboptimal solution.
Okay, what do you think so far?
I mean, so far, so good. Like, what he's saying seems to make sense, but he hasn't said anything that's, like, controversial.
Yeah.
Everything since so far is pretty, like, I don't want to say, like, vanilla. Like, nothing's, like, gonna rock the boat so far.
What do you think of her?
I have nothing against her. I think she's asking valid questions.
Okay.
They're a bit provocative, but not too provocative.
Do you think it's valid to, like, ask why your audience is men?
I mean, she's a journalist, and she's making something that's going to be used to entertain.
Okay.
Someone's going to watch
yeah,
this. She's just going to make it, she's stirring it up.
Do you, I'm just going to ask, Jordan Peterson, smash or pass?
He kind of wants to be an actor, but I don't know who.
Are you going to say
no,
smash?
I'm saying pass. I'm saying pass.
Pass, okay.
Pass,
Okay.
okay. There is an age limit.
Kathy Newman, smash or pass?
Pass.
Pass, okay. I pass both of them too.
Yeah.
I just to be sure.
Just to know.
Do you think there's a crisis of masculinity with men, where men aren't as masculine as like they used to be?
I don't know if I'd say it's a crisis. I think that there's always been an issue with masculinity and men. There's always been some sort of like, I don't know, uncomfortableness of like defining masculinity and defining what it means to be a man in like all time periods. I have that feeling.
Okay.
So I don't think it's any different now than it was like when men had to go to war and like, oh, be a man, go to war. I bet there's still that pressure today.
I don't think men are as tough as they used to be. I think there's a lot of men that are addicted to corn and video games. Like, I think there's like a subset. Like, I don't think it's the majority of men, but I think there's a large minority that really aren't as strong as they used to be. Like, they used to...
Like, competent, you mean? Just not competent in general? Because, like, playing video games, like, so many people do that, like...
No, but I'm talking about a subset that are addicted to video games and corn.
Okay, so they're just not in touch with reality. Because I feel like if you do those things, they're all virtual. So, like, your interpretation of the world is going to be very different from everyone.
I mean, like, okay, there's a subset that maybe are addicted to that stuff and have never had a girl like them and have no social skills and just, I don't know, I think there's a large minority of men that just have a lot of issues and are very lonely.
Okay, I can imagine that as well.
Okay.
And I feel like maybe this guy could be a savior for those kind of people.
Yeah, so...
Solution.
Do you think that's what a lot of women are doing?
I think there's a substantial minority of women who do that. And I think it's very bad for them. They're very unhappy. It's very bad for their partners, although the partners get the advantage of not having to take any responsibility.
Well, what gives you the right to say that? I mean, maybe that's how women want their relationships, those women. I mean, you're making these vast generalizations.
I'm a clinical psychologist.
Right, so you're saying you've done your research and women are unhappy dominating men.
I didn't say they were unhappy dominating men. I said it was a bad long-term solution.
Okay, you said it was making them miserable.
Thing. Yes, it is. And it depends on the time frame. I mean, there can be...
Do you agree with that women don't want to control their partners? Like,
that women don't want to?
Like, in general, we want a partner that's more competent than us, and we want a leader. And, like, I don't know about you, but usually the relationships I see where the woman is, like, all in control, like, she kind of hates her husband.
I don't know. I feel like it's really, like, personality based. But I do feel like, personally, I'd want someone that's a bit more competent than me. I feel like that would just be a better dynamic. And I can feel that, like, for a lot of women that I know also think that would be a better dynamic.
Yeah.
And I have noticed, like you said, a lot of women that are in dominant, like, the dominant person in the relationship, it's not because the other person in the relationship doesn't want to make an effort.
Yeah.
Like, she's dominant, like, I'm going to take care of us, I'm going to do all this, and the guys are just freeloading.
Yeah, and I think the girls kind of resent them after some time.
I guess, because you kind of, like, you're babysitting, like you said.
Yeah. But, like, a guy, it's not the same dynamic, because if a girl is, like, living off a guy, he's fine.
See, that's the thing, like, how come we don't say, like, oh, like, to a woman that's staying at home, like, you're freeloading? I think it's kind of like, it is a bit of a double standard, like with the masculinity we expect from men and the femininity we expect from women is not even on the same level.
Well, I think men can still, like, I think women were just really unattracted to guys that don't do shit.
Yeah,
And
of course.
I don't think men are unattracted to women that don't, like, I don't think...
Like, women that don't have any hobbies, do you think like men like, oh, this woman, she does nothing in her free time?
I don't think guys really care if she's
Do you know
hot.
what?
Like,
do you know what? It's so true. Like, you can be so intelligent, guys. Like, but you're cute though. Like,
like I think they look at it as it's a bonus, right? But
isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet that like guys aren't always like, this woman has to have this and this and this. 'Cause I feel like women can get a bit cynical about things like this. Like, oh, what degree does this guy have? I've got a degree. Does he have a degree?
Yeah.
But like the guy's like, oh, this girl's cute. I like her.
It's cute, nice.
Yeah. And we're like, okay, but like, can you do this and this?
Yeah, but it's partially it's our biology, right? We can't help that we had to be selective in order to pass on the best genes, but it'd be like that.
It do be like that.
And there's intense pleasure in momentary domination. That's why people do it all the time. But it's no formula for a successful long-term relationship. That's reciprocal, right? Any long-term relationship is reciprocal, virtually by definition. So,
let me put a quote to you from the book, where you say there are whole disciplines in universities forthrightly hostile towards men. These are the areas of study dominated by the postmodern stroke neo-Marxist claim that Western culture in particular is an oppressive structure created by white men to dominate and exclude women. But then I want to put
minorities too dominate.
Okay, sure. But I want to put to you that here in the UK, for example, let's take that as an example, the gender pay gap stands at just over 9%. You've got women at the BBC recently saying that the broadcaster is illegally paying them less than men to do the same job. You've got only 7 women running the top FTSE 100 companies.
Yeah.
So it seems to a lot of women that they're still being dominated and excluded, to quote your words back to you.
It does seem that way, but multivariate analysis of the pay gap indicate that it doesn't exist.
But that's just not true, is it?
That's
I mean, that
absolutely
9% pay gap, that's a gap between median hourly earnings
Yeah.
between men and women.
But there's
That
multiple.
exists.
Yeah, but there's multiple reasons for that. One of them is gender, but it's not the only reason. Like if you're a social scientist worth your salt, you never do a univariate analysis. Like you say, well, women in aggregate are paid less than men. Okay, well then we break it down by age, we break it down by occupation, we break it down by interest, we break it down by personality.
But you're saying basically it doesn't matter if women aren't getting to the top, because that's what's skewing that gender pay gap, isn't it? You're saying, well, that's just a fact of
No, I'm
life.
saying
Women
it
aren't
doesn't
necessarily
matter.
going to get to the top.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't matter either.
You're saying
I'm
it's a
saying
fact
there are
of life.
multiple reasons for it.
Yeah, but
and that
those
aren't being
reasons,
taken into
why
account.
should women put up with those reasons? Why should,
Why should
women be
put up with it?
content
I'm not saying
to
that
get
they
to the
shouldn't
top?
put up with it. I'm saying that the claim that the wage gap between men and women is only due to sex is wrong. And it is wrong. There's no doubt about that. The multivariate analysis have been done. So I can give you an
keep
example.
on talking about
Wait a second.
multivariate
Let
analysis.
me give you an example.
I'm saying that 9% pay gap
Yeah.
exists.
Yeah.
That's a gap between men and women. I'm not saying why it exists, but it exists. Now,
Yeah, but
if
you
you're
have
a
to say
woman,
why
that
it
seems
exists.
pretty unfair.
You have to say why it exists.
But do you agree that it's unfair? If you're a woman,
Not necessarily.
and on average you're getting paid 9% less than a man, that's not fair, is it?
It depends on why it's happening. I can give you an example. Okay. There's a personality trait known as agreeableness. Agreeable people are compassionate and polite. And agreeable people get paid less than less agreeable people for the same job. Women are more agreeable than men.
Again, a vast generalization. Some
It's not
women
a
are not more
generalization.
agreeable than
Yes,
men.
that's true, but that's right. And some women get paid more than men.
So you're saying that by and large, women are too agreeable to get the pay rises they deserve?
I'm saying that that's one component of a multivariate equation that predicts salary. It accounts for maybe 5% of the variance, something like that.
So surely
you
the
need about
answer-
another 18 factors, one of which is gender. And there is prejudice, there's no doubt about that, but it accounts for a much smaller proportion of the variance in the pay gap than the radical feminists claim.
Okay, so rather than denying the pay gap exists, which is what you did at the beginning of this conversation, shouldn't you say to women, rather than being agreeable and not asking for a pay rise, go and ask for a pay rise?
Right.
Make yourself disagreeable with your
Oh, definitely, there's that. But I also didn't deny it existed. I denied it existed because of gender.
Okay.
See, because I'm very, very, very careful with my words.
So the pay gap exists, you accept that, but you're saying, I mean, the pay gap between men and women exists, but you're saying it's not because of gender, it's because women are too agreeable to ask for pay rises. So
It's one of the reasons.
Okay, one of the reasons. So why not get them to ask for a pay rise?
I've
Wouldn't
done
be a
that.
fairer
I've
way
done
of
that
proceeding?
many, many times in my career.
And they
I've
just don't.
counseled. Oh, they do it all the time. You can. So one of the things that you do as a clinical psychologist is assertiveness training. So you might say, often you treat people for anxiety, you treat them for depression, and maybe the next most common category after that would be assertiveness training. And so I've had many women, extraordinarily competent women, in my clinical and consulting practice, and we put together strategies for their career development that involve continual pushing, competing for higher wages, and often tripled their wages within a 5-year period.
What do you think?
He's speaking some facts. I'm like, I need to learn about assertiveness because I'm quite an agreeable person.
Me too.
And I feel like that would stop me from getting a pay rise.
Yeah,
more than my gender.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have a... This guy... Don't do this, you know, Paul, because Paul's going to start changing my values.
Look at, okay, but this is what bothers me. And I've talked about this in a different video.
Okay.
But, not with you, different one with someone else. But, feminists, I think, are dishonest. Because I think there's no way that the people pushing the 75 cents to the dollar, that's what they called it in the US. I'm sure they had some equivalent here.
Okay.
They would say, oh, like, why don't they pay us the same, da-da-da-da. I think there's no way that the people leading those movements did not know this. The people in charge.
Okay.
There's no way that nobody brought them.
Like this disagreeableness.
If you're leading this whole thing, so why do you want women to be mad at men? Is my thought, because like they're pushing it as if men and
the issue like against each other.
Yes, but all the scientists are saying that it's something.
No, that's not the case.
So it makes me not trust feminism
as a whole.
Because it doesn't seem like they're looking out for our best interests.
Okay.
Because
they're not looking at both sides.
Yeah, well, they're not. They want us to disdain men, I think. Because why else are you pushing that?
Okay, I think that's an interesting argument. I get what like you mean with like the gender pay gap and women being paid equally as one argument. And this makes sense. And this makes me like question my values as a feminist. But that's just not the only reason that it's like feminist. There's also like general rights to work. There's also like different countries, like how women are treated. Like there's laws about, you know, autonomy and all those stuff. So like there's like one subset of feminism that I'm like, okay, this makes
Almost
sense.
dropped that shit again.
But like there's also feminists that don't believe in rights of women of colour and stuff like that. So like, feminism as a whole, like I don't know if I like you anymore, but like subsets, I'm like, okay.
Well, I think the only part that makes sense to me is I'm not pro-choice, but if I was, okay, I could see some, like that would be something you could fight for, right? Like maybe I have no idea what the abortion laws are in Europe, but
okay, they're pretty lax compared to America.
Really, I heard they're more strict in Europe.
I mean, in the UK, an abortion is free.
Oh, okay.
You can go to a healthcare provider after, I think it's the 23rd or 24th week as a cut-off. But like for reasons like...
Oh yeah, so up to 6 months?
23rd or 24th week, that's 6 months, I didn't do the math.
Yeah, that is.
Also for like reasons like, I've got too many children, I can't financially have this kid.
Yeah.
That can be a reason. Or, I know this child has a disability, I don't want to have this kid. There's like, the reasons that you do not want to have this kid are debatable, like how serious they are or not. Like, we didn't expect it, so like, no.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, okay, it has to be like a solid, like, I don't know, a serious issue. So I'd say like, they're quite lenient in comparison to what I'm hearing about in America.
Yeah, okay, maybe I was misinformed there, but no. So that argument I could at least understand because I'm like, okay, like that's why they would want it.
I ain't gonna lie, man, I ain't even really that hungry right now.
Like the pay gap, it just makes me wonder why are they fighting so hard for this if it's not there's no way we don't know.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a lot of feminists that I see that have this mindset that like all our problems are rooted in men. Like, okay, men are doing this, what are men doing for this issue, da 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 da. But like, as a feminist, like as I don't know, as a feminist in the future, but like as an ex-feminist or in the middle, like what were we doing to help men also have like equality, or what were we doing to like not just women from like the Western world to have equality? Like let's say people in a third world country, like as a feminist, like what did you do exactly to make sure someone in a different country, a woman, was having her equal, like having equality? Like I don't feel like with as politically correct as we like to make ourselves seem, like we're not, like our arguments aren't that just like I don't know, just
Yeah, I just talked to so many feminists that have this like disdain for men. I don't think it's intentional, but I think it's like kind of rooted in our
It's kind of
society.
like the culture of feminism is like really like, okay, we hate on men.
Yeah.
I think like, okay, for most things you need a scapegoat. If something goes wrong,
Yeah.
you kind of want to have a big group of people to blame it on. And that's kind of where feminism went.
I don't.
No, but like, I'm sure conservatives have a scapegoat. Okay, like what conservatives?
Feminists.
Exactly, like okay, feminists were the problems for
Feminists
abortion.
destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's always something that like
Yeah.
a group needs someone to blame, and I think that's where feminism went. We like, okay, you know who the best person to blame is? Men.
Yeah, I think it should be ourselves.
I think it should be ourselves.
Really, I think like I genuinely in life, I swear I say this on this, I think everything's my own fault. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I've been cheated on, my fault. I picked the guy, my own fault. Literally everything in life I feel like is my own fault.
Okay, that's
If a guy does me dirty, it's my fault. I picked him, and then I can learn to pick better. If I'm not getting paid, if I don't feel like I'm getting paid enough, it's my fault. I don't know how to negotiate. I just like have this worldview where.
I'm trying to do a quick favor for one of my homies. Not even a favor because he ain't asked me to do this, but I feel like I'm gonna do it anyway. Bro, I'm still so excited about those paintings you did, man. So one more little tip I can give you is always tone your canvas. Definitely do an underpainting. And like I say, my underpaintings are really, really dark. You just got to get that first layer as dark as you can and then build your colors up from there. But awesome work. I can't wait to see like more like dope ass paintings from you, bro. But yeah, sketch, tone canvas, underpainting is how you keep your shadows and your deep tones nice and rich, and then just build up your light tones and mid tones on top of that.
Them riding away together after ripping the pride flag. Them riding away. Them riding away.
homie.
I'm still so excited about those paintings you did, man. A little tip I can give you is always tone your canvas. If we do an underpainting, like say my underpaintings are really, really dark. You just gotta get that first layer as dark as you can, and then build your colors up from there. Awesome work. I can't wait to see like more advanced paintings from you. Sketch. Tone canvas.
Oh yeah, the speaker IR. It's crazy how cameras can pick it up, but our eyes can't pick it up. We don't see it in infrared. But one of my homies, a really dope ass artist, he actually helped me with my mural last year. He called me like months ago, probably like 6-7 months ago, asking for tips on oil paints and how do I create my oil paintings. And so I gave him like some quick tips, like the basic colors I use and the basic process I go through. And because I've been telling him like for a long time, man. I went and like after seeing all his art, I'm like, dude, some of your shit will look dope as fuck as an oil painting. And then that was like a year ago. I told him like, man, you should try oil painting. He was like, oh, I really haven't done that since college. And then like I said, like 6 months ago, he called me. He was like, yo, you remember you talking about oil paints, man? What brand paints do you use, and what colors do you use, and how do you prep your canvas and all this shit? And so I just been waiting for the day that he actually produced some shit. And so last night he debuted 2 oil paintings that he did, and they were dope as fuck, yo. Like some really, really cool ass shit. But he was still asking me questions because like he did a painting of one of our homies, and our homeboy is like dark. He's a dark skinned brother, you know what I'm saying? He's darker than me, like a couple of shades darker. This motherfucker he's like dark brown. And so when my homie did the painting of him, now my homie's a white boy, and he said that he had trouble getting the brown skin to look as dark and as lush as the actual person is. And so I was telling him right then, like, for black people's skin, you got to use more like purples and reds and that shit. And in combination with your browns, because our skin like has a lot of different subtle hues that change like real smoothly. So the deeper purples and reds and browns you can get into black people's skin, the more realistic it'll look. And so like I said, even after completing his paintings, he was still like kind of wanted me to critique it a little bit. And so I just sent him a video because he said there's one thing. He's like, wait a minute, you let each layer of paint dry first? I was like, yeah, man. You gotta let the paint dry and then add another layer to it. He was like, oh shit. But I could have swore I already told him that. But I guess I didn't. But so I just made a little video of like my tutorials. Yo, Fozzie, what's up? I just made him a little video hoping that that may help him out a little bit more So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I hope he can use that advice I just gave him. But this piece is coming along nicely. I'm chilling, bro. I can't complain. I'm up early on a Saturday morning in the studio making some art. I can't complain. I'm in a good mood right now. No lie. I mean, I get that all the time. The Snoop Dogg shit, I don't personally see it myself, but I hear people say that shit all the time. Oh, you look like Snoop. I just do that. Bro, I say I'm up early on Saturday too. Babe, why everybody say I look like Snoop? I didn't know you was in here. I was about to screenshot. Well, I took a picture. I was about to send you that shit. I thought it was still Friday. Man, look out the window, P. It's a whole new day, man. It's a whole new day. Which is pretty cool because I took yesterday off from work and went and showed some support to my art community. And now today it's just gonna be a real chill day. I'm trying to finish this underpainting. Maybe a second cousin. Not even Piggy, what's good, man? Not even the first cousin, but yeah, maybe like a second cousin. Like you could tell, like maybe we have like the same aunts or something. But I don't really think I look like Snoop, yo. I never see that shit. I don't see the resemblance. But hey, I done got that shit over 100 times, so it must be something true. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't see it, but that's how other people see it. But most of the time, I think it's just people who don't know a lot of black people and think we all look alike. You know? That's like, this one tall dude went to, this one tall black dude just went to Japan. Everybody talking about Michael Jordan. Just because he's tall and black. That nigga don't look nothing like Michael Jordan. That motherfucker don't look nothing like Michael Jordan. But just because he's tall and black, motherfucker just Michael Jordan. No, y'all just don't see enough black people, man. I do think I favor Lupe more. I favor Lupe way more than fucking. You know who I really look like? What I used to get back in the day is Fredro Starr. Y'all know who Fredro Starr is? Especially when he was on Moesha. Fredro Starr was Onyx, the rap group Onyx. And he was like a guest star on Moesha a couple times. Like he was Moesha's boyfriend on the TV show. Only thing is like nigga was bald headed. He always kept a bald head. If that motherfucker had hair, like me and Fredro Starr like favor a little bit. And then I used to get D Rose. I guess he's a basketball player. Motherfucker say I look like D Rose. This motherfuckers, I co-sign Lupe. Especially when Lupe had his hair too. But that's what motherfuckers used to say, yo. Like, I don't know. I remember one time I was down at Myrtle Beach at the outlets, and I did see a motherfucker who looked like me, yo. Look at this motherfucker, man. I was like, what the fuck? That shit was weird, but it was just like in passing. Like we weren't even like in the same space for like more than a minute. Just like passing motherfuckers, I just looked and was like, damn, that motherfucker look like me, yo. Or I look like him. I definitely gotta Google this Franklin motherfuckers. I don't know what this is. I can see that a little bit. He's an older gentleman now, but if I get gray, if I get nice and gray, a little bit. His face more square than mine is. Like my face come down at a taper. Not the throat goat. Hey man, if it was a mirror, I would have seen the same clothes I had on. This motherfucker was dressed completely different. Yeah, they got some younger pictures of him in here. You're not an admin. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I swear. I don't know what to tell you, P. You done lost your battle axe, bro. This nigga done lost his battle axe. Talking about a new account. And man, that ain't my problem, man. I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to add you back on? Give you a new axe? I might. Let me see what I can do for you real quick. I might make you an admin again. All right, there you go. You look like many people. I got that that average everyday face, which is always good because I can get lost in the crowd easy. Bro, you supposed to be the computer specialist, man, cybersecurity expert. How you can't get back into your own account? Let me find the hacker got hacked by an expert hacker, class level A super spy. And now he locked out of his own shit. Island Boys murder. The hacker got hacked. Oh, baby, gonna come up here and DJ for a minute, cause I gotta get back to the painting, man. I really want to get this last section of skin color done before I end this session. And it's not a lot because here you can see like that's gonna be a strawberry right there, and there's gonna be another strawberry right here. So like it's just this little portion right here is gonna be skin tone. But my goal is to like get that done today. Get the skin tone done today. Tomorrow, I'll work on the strawberries, and then this underpainting will be done. Set this to the side, and then I have another canvas already drawn up, and hopefully tomorrow I can start working on that underpainting. But he say, I'm still one of the best on the East Coast. But for my next piece, I'm gonna use some stencils, and I have some here that I've never used. I'm still really thinking about like using something I already have. But not really sure yet. I might I wanted to buy some more stencils, but like at our local craft store, and then like the one place I used to love going to is AC Moore. AC Moore always had every fucking thing, everything, and they went out of business. And now like just going to Michael's all the time, because that's the next place around here, and they don't have like the stencils I want. And I really don't want to order shit like that off of Amazon, because they'll always be wrong.
See, I got a bag, so you can't even call me Snake.
Okay, jeez, you just like...
I got my teeth brush. I got my clothes cut.
You want something? Did she let you out?
Yes, I did.
You want to go outside? Outside?
No, don't do that, because you're going to take her. Well, she just wants some loving. Look at you, you little spitty mutt. You do smell good, though. You smell good. All right, you do the most. What's wrong with you? I need a chair.
The chair right there.
You want me on camera with this?
I don't care.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm over my serial killer kick now. I'm not gonna lie, yo. For the past almost a week, just been watching serial killer shit, man. That shit make me feel good for some reason, knowing that ain't no documentaries about no black serial killers. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out an obvious fact. All these documentaries I've been watching, crazy old white man, yo. And last night I watched Ted Bundy. Yo, that nigga been super crazy. My dog is insulted because I use hand signs. Yo, it wasn't because I pet him. It's because
Be careful.
It's
You're
because
sticking your fingers all on it.
it's dry, ain't it?
I don't know. It might still be a little damp.
No, it's acrylic, babe.
It doesn't matter. It's a pour, so they be super wet.
Look at my little artist.
One day I'll be able to do portraits like the big boys.
She making all this cool ass trippy art. Yo, this shit is crazy. Or does it go this way? Does it go this way? Does it go this way?
Pour a layer of resin on that shit.
So I need a computer chair. Man, once again, you started to disappoint me, P. How the fucking supercomputer hacker ain't got a computer chair?
He said he was eating oodles and noodles.
This
Saving his
motherfucker said he was
funds.
on a turkey sandwich diet. One of my homies, his cousin did that shit, yo. He was in like a tech biz, out of college, and this motherfucker just always like lived very, very meagerly, yo. And then I remember the first time I met him, he come up to my homie's crib and he was driving like this old beat up ass hoop ride, like a 1980 Toyota or some shit. And my homie's like, yo, my cousin makes so much fucking money, but he don't never spend that shit on nothing. And then like a couple years later, this motherfucker just busts out with a fucking brand new off the lot Mercedes Benz, brought a nice ass fucking house and all kind of shit. I was like, what? He was like, I told you, man, my cousin just been saving his money for fucking years. And motherfucker step out looking like a baller. That how P doing. P just saving up. This motherfucker made 6 figures and don't spend no money. How you make 6 figures and don't spend no money? Alright, it's right at 9 o'clock. So I got some shit to do like around noontime. Go try to convince these motherfuckers to let me in their art show. I only spend about 20% of my earnings. I save 40% and I invest 40%. I feel you. Very, very smart man, yo. Smart man. Goddamn, I'm trying to be like that. You said $1,000 is 6 figures if you count the pennies. You ain't never lied, nigga. You ain't lying. Honestly, yo, I've been so poor my whole life. I couldn't even imagine like what it would be like to have a fucking $100,000 income a year. But when it does happen, cause I feel like soon I'm gonna be close to that tax bracket. Cause every year, man, and y'all seen the growth and the progress. Every year, my art get a little bit more popular. In a couple years, man, I'm gonna be selling some art for like 30 grand, 40 grand. Sell like 2-3 paintings in 1 year. And then have that fucking $100,000 annual income. And I ain't gonna change shit. It's still live the same way. I'm gonna do like P, invest that shit, man. Most of us do, bro. Most of us grow up poor. Like, I don't know any wealthy people. I know a couple of rich people, but I don't know no wealthy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like real wealth. I know wealthy people like secondhand. Like one of my homies, he know like wealthy people, yo. Like he was just telling me he went to a wedding last week, and the goddamn dude who wedding it was, like, his family owns a big ass pallet company that has contracts with like Coca-Cola and Amazon, and you know what I'm saying, that's a multi-million-dollar business that they can pass down through the family. That's fucking wealth. I know some rich people got really good jobs and make six figures, but they don't got like no business they can pass down to their kids. But that's the whole goal, man. Generational wealth. Generational wealth is the goal. All right. Back to the canvas. I might do an Instagram real quick just to see and show some people. Turn this Bluetooth off. And we are officially live on Insta. JP Morgan, the Financial Institute, them big bankers. All right, I want to lift this up some. I might can just do this. All right, that might be good enough. JP Morgan and Chase Manhattan. Yeah, man, my girl can't hardly chill in the studio with me no more. She got her own fucking studio now. She be over there in her own little space. I might need to add some, well, not even might. I'm definitely gonna have to add some more white to this palette shortly. All right. All right, something like that. Back to the small brushes. Yo, good morning, everyone. Good morning. You know, early morning art session, I feel my most creative first thing in the morning. I might need to add a little bit of medium to that so this paint can flow a little bit easier. Try to get like a inky consistency to it. Yo, Artworks. Well, they don't care about dad. That's why I drink all the time. What's that one childhood story? Daddy drinks because you cry. You never read that book? Daddy drinks because you cry. All right, I could probably get a little bit bigger brush. Let's see. I'm gonna have to turn something on. not the NASA jacket. Yo, Iron Ninja. What's up, guys? Good morning.
Start eating healthier? Meet Kachava.
Kachava.
Kachava is the world's healthiest
doing its job. It be doing its job, y'all. Probably see my eyes is red from struggling with this shit all day. But look, man, we're gonna get into this video, man. Hopefully y'all having a good day. I know I am, man.
The dog did.
One part, I'm gonna have to like skip that part because I ain't trying to,
You want me to go with you?
Yeah.
appear for another 7 days. At this point, it'd be 2 weeks. Like, give me another one. So I'm gonna chill.
What the fuck is that?
Chill, y'all. Be on my best
Black
behavior.
Widow.
I promise,
That
y'all.
piece that you said you like?
I thought you said a Black Widow. I'm
gonna
like,
make
what?
it through this shit. Okay, literally.
Pretty sure that's a strain of weed, but no.
Compilation courtesy of Deadspin that's gone viral this weekend. Just a little taste of what these promos look like.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear that?
I think you get the idea there. What's going on? All these
Yeah,
anchors,
Dre,
all
he
these
heard it.
markets are required to read this script. It's attacking fake news, but
Now I want to show y'all this, not as a flex, but to prove to you that I know exactly what I'm talking about, because I literally have a degree in this. So I went to college to get a degree in media communication. During this time is when I realized that the news is not only fake, but it's completely manipulated to control your emotions and also push fear-based tactics. Also during this time, I realized that the news is only owned by like 5 different companies. They all are called sister stations. You can look it up if you wish. So everything is basically fake. You have these actors who are pretending all of these things, these fake stations, along with fake food, fake medicine, fake history. Everything has been plagiarized by the Europeans who currently are in control of this country. Let's stop calling them elites or supremes because they're neither one of them and their demise is imminent.
I never heard Supremes. Only time I heard Supremes is at Bojangles. You know, the Supremes be busting, but I don't eat that shit no more. So.
I've never heard of a Supreme at Bojangles.
Me either.
Which is why I use so many
This shit looks so velvety and smooth.
So now we have our own
I'm really enjoying this one.
and we can say
Me
whatever we
too.
want.
Like I love the other one
Take that away
because I
from
like
us.
the black on my toes, but this one, like,
See,
I don't know if it's the
they-
white background or the way the light is hitting it or what, but everything just looks so velvety.
And we're actually speaking truth that people
Motherfucker do an underpainting and that shit just look good just like that.
Before I go, I want to drop one more gem, which is how they're trying to portray the woke people in the media. They're actually coming out with a law that says to stop the woke act.
Yo, this
They
came
want
up
you
on
to
mine
believe
too,
that
babe.
woke is
Look.
something different than it is. Woke is
It's a
actually
quiz.
just being enlightened and aware
I
of
didn't
their
even pay
plans,
that no
schemes,
attention.
and manipulations that
It came up on mine too. I
Look who
want
they
to
got
take
standing in the back with them.
and y'all truly.
I'm about to take it.
Hey,
Find
fact though,
out.
like check this out though. That is, you already know what you already
'Cause
know
I
what
need
the
a quiz
taxes
to let
are,
me
bro.
know.
Like soon as I said something, y'all we just witnessed this in real time. What happened to me? Soon as I said something about something, and that they're actually
Black
getting
Jesus
sued
over
about.
here. He could be your second cousin too.
The shit is gonna have people like this.
Oh damn.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't say it. I can't say it. Look, they daring me to say that shit, man. So they could take me down. But Don't go there. But that's their tactics to silence you. Because your so-called rights that you have to free speech is not.
It is. It's weird with free speech. Like some YouTubers won't say COVID-19. The one girl I just started watching, like on her show, she don't want nobody to say rape. They say grape, and it's like just certain trigger words will get your channel demonetized or deplatformed or get your video shadow banned, and it's like. What the fuck are they?
Damn, I haven't seen the hand up close since it was finished.
Yo, check it out, cause that shit is dope.
Well, I saw it, but I never saw it with the light you had.
They don't like us knowing what they doing.
You need to get this book. It has some vital information in it.
It's Ginger strong in here.
About Princess Diana and how she knew about the reptilians. I have this book.
Might be my new favorite, honestly.
And the title and author is in the caption.
Like, I would put this up here with this girl that's on the wall.
In California,
I was thinking about adding like just touching up some of the white and making like just very few spots, like right on the index finger where the nail is at, like add a little bit of bright white there. And
because I like the white that you put
yeah. And maybe like on two of the knuckles that are sticking up and just like tap just a little bit of white on there just to make it glow a little bit more.
It's like the little touches of red and of course the black on the background are nice, but it's the blue and the little touches of white for me. The blue on the hand and the touches of white. Even the way you did the light source, like, it's weird in a good way. Like you could have just did a perfect little circle and didn't put the rings around it, but I like how you did that with the, I guess, like highlighter shadow underneath of it.
That Diana called the Windsors,
I'm learning the words, babe. I'm learning.
And the lizards.
Yeah, this one's fire.
Said,
I like the whole piece, but
Diana
honestly, I
had
think
also
that's
said
my
that the Queen
favorite
Mother was evil. I
piece of
played
this
dumb
collection.
and asked what she meant by reptiles and lizards, and she said that the royal
But the other
family
ones, like
were a
this one where you
reptilian
pulling yourself
bloodline
out,
and not a human
it's the
one.
shades of blue and red.
This is
That's
what
the
Arizona
one that got the
Wilder
most
would later
individual
date
likes.
thousands of
Like
miles
people will
away
like the whole
in the
series, but they
States
click on that one more.
Yeah, but I think if they could see the hand in person, because the hand is one of those things that is so dark that I feel like if you don't see it in person, you can't
Yeah.
appreciate it.
And even like in the photo, I tried, but to brighten it, but you
I
can't.
thought this one was the most light.
It's sort of like cloning, but
That one where I'm at the waist.
But you know what? Background wise,
the body from one little bit.
it's between
Because
those
it's
two.
lizard, because
This
it's
one and that
full-blooded,
one.
it's much easier to do this.
Honestly, I think that's the best background.
The different bodies are just different.
That's my favorite one.
Those are cool. I mean, I definitely like all of them, but this one isn't as
It's
like.
so micro, so specific.
I don't see a lot of people like do their backgrounds like this. I see a lot of people that do abstract. Like it's even. It's just very, you know what I mean? Like it's clean.
Yeah.
But I like this one because it's kind of just
about
like
the way the body is
you
a
got some of the
projection
paint coming off of the
weight.
canvas and shit. Like I like that.
Come on, get your motor running. You just head on the highway.
So also, I think I like this picture you did best too.
I think that's the best. The portrait portion. That's the best one.
Yeah, I'm not super into new art, but it's classy. It's like portraying a message. I don't know. I would say probably that's number one, and that's probably number two. But I don't know, it's so hard to choose because then I'll be like,
In
oh, this
regards
one's
to
number one, and then
January's
tomorrow I'll be like, oh, nope, that
event
one's
is
number one.
blatantly an attempt to overthrow government. And people that were there, that was what they were.
Cliff from Pennsylvania. Puff said, most people that have degrees don't have. I know idiots with degrees, but most that degree don't have one. Feet and brain wrinkled.
Yeah, that's why they say that some men are attracted to feet because we know that the more wrinkles your brain has, the more mass your brain has, and the more mass your brain has, the more it just seems like you're smarter. If your brain has more wrinkles, you just seem like people who have wrinkly brains are more intelligent and smarter than the average person. And feet kind of represent like the wrinkles in the toes and on the soles of the feet kind of look like a brain. So some people are attracted to feet because subconsciously they correlate it with the brain, which is another subconscious correlation with intelligence, which is correlated with beauty. So we like smart people. We find intelligence highly attractive, and that derives from the brain, and the feet look like the brain a little bit. So, yeah, the feet and brain wrinkles are a definite correlation. Get on camera and get me some views. Just like that, people are watching.
Or to heal the earth from the damage that's been done. The earth's been attacked for Xeons by different extraterrestrials.
So somebody could come in here and call me albino?
Yeah.
This place is
And
a
ask
bus
if you
stop
want to
for
live.
many different aliens.
Oh yeah, it asked me if I'm wearing a wig.
Including
I got asked that so many times this week. Like, it don't even look like a wig. Maybe it does, I don't know.
Conspiracy theory about
One of
the
them cheap
chamber
curly
that's
wigs
in
you get at the
Mount
beauty
Rushmore.
supply,
So
but
it's
I woke up
confirmed
like
that there
this.
is a chamber hidden in there. The sculptor created an 18-foot door behind the landmark that leads to an open room that is 74 feet long and 35 feet high. So it's a pretty big room. He intended it to be a place for America's like prized possessions, like historical documents. It's now sealed off from the public.
What
The
up,
public
though?
at once was able to go there, but now they
Wonder
can't.
why.
And some people believe that's where the government is hiding really secretive stuff, like proof of extraterrestrial life, like Area 51 stuff, or like there
I
are
really
hidden
love
treasures
this
in
piece.
there,
Like, it's
hence
so
the Nick Cage
velvety.
movie.
The camera
Like a
don't even do it no
landmark piece,
justice.
right? So why would they feel the need to like block it out for no reason?
I will pause this till he comes back. But I do love Dre OG. I had to put him on there. He talking about get on camera and get him some views. Like, what? Yeah, I think I'm a crafter now, Puff. Definitely not a painter, though. Oh, he didn't tell me he was still live on Instagram, too. I'll be right back, y'all. What's new, though, Puff, besides you getting hacked? I'm still dead that the hacker got hacked. We really had yesterday off, and it still feels like today's Sunday. What's up, the hood? He played me something recently, so I think so, but I'm not sure. No, this isn't my art. This is my boyfriend's art. There you go. That's the artist, Travis Prince.
The Hood. 6984. Interesting numbers. That ain't no zip code. It ain't no area code. So what the fuck is that? Why you got all these numbers in your name?
I guess I technically do art, but yeah, this ain't my art.
Is Instagram still up?
Mm-hmm.
My bad. My bad, Instagram. Ain't nobody in there anyway.
Somebody is. One person just popped in.
What's good, yo? Grab the camera.
I already told the Instagram people. We'll be right back.
Yo, Instagram. We live on YouTube as well. Got the YouTube feed going. Yo, Shubs, what's up, man? What's playing in the background? It sounds interesting. What were you listening to?
His name is Dre_OG. DRE_OG.
Oh yeah, he just watched TikTok conspiracies.
Yeah, well, and I like Dre because he doesn't insert his opinion. He just finds a bunch of information. He presents it to you, and he tells you to do your own research. So he's not like one of those that's trying to shove information down your throat or tell you that he has all the information or all the answers. He's just like, look, this is interesting, and I think y'all should check this out. I can respect it.
And he agrees with some stuff, and he disagrees with a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, and I like he's respectful. He's like an ally to literally all communities. He doesn't disrespect his fellow men. He doesn't disrespect women. Like, he's just a cool dude.
Hella pro-black too.
Mm-hmm. That's what he like. Look, I love everybody, but I'm putting my people first. All people, but my people.
The Hubble Bubble.
I'm dead. Yeah, y'all gotta definitely check out Dre OG on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure he's on Instagram and Twitter too.
Yeah, she put me on this guy. Because we're all about conspiracy theories, and he, like I said, he listens to some of the best ones.
Finds all the good conspiracy theorists and wraps it all up in one video. I know he does a lot of work to merge everything together.
Oh, Shubs, chilling, my guy. In the studio working on this art, man.
Art and education.
Letting my girl DJ for a minute, because I had to take a little break.
I could have been playing some Travis Prince exclusives, but...
Nah, we gonna get back into this Dre. Can we get a play? What you want to hear, man?
As long as you don't get him copyright infringement.
Yeah. Well, she be ready to hop off camera. I know.
That's all you get for free.
My Instagram be slow. Like, people really don't fuck with my Instagram like that. That's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't catch it live on Instagram, you won't never see it again, because I don't save the reels on Instagram. I don't save these shits on Instagram. If you want to see the whole thing, come to my YouTube.
Oh, I want to see your pictures. Can I look?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to play some cool ass music? Yes, it is.
Shit buffering or something?
Yeah, how can I just... There we go. I just want to look at all of them. That's good. That's nice.
Yeah, the hotel was dope.
You showed me some of them, but I didn't see like all this stuff. I saw your food. Your food looked good. As your stomach is growling.
I missed a call?
You did? I didn't hear your phone ring.
Yeah, Facebook call?
I didn't hear your phone ring.
Me neither, but it's just like literally.
Her hair looks good. Is that her hair?
Mm-hmm.
Or full locks? Yeah, her hair looks good. Look at you, though, Top Dog.
You probably didn't mean to do that. I don't think he meant to call me.
I'm dead. They really got it all sorted out, yeah. That's such a good picture. They literally got all your artifact stuff like lumped into one. Alright, here's Cal. Oh, let me pause this. Oh, okay. Nice.
Might be the dude in the pink shirt.
That's what I was thinking. What kind of printer is that? Printer? The heater? That's a heater. I'm dead. What kind of printer is that?
It's a 3D printer, bro. You ain't got one?
We are po.
Alright, we live on Facebook. Haven't done a Facebook Live in a long time. Alright, back to this art. Check it out. I built one a long time ago. Oh shit, don't look at the bank.
Floating basketball. Was this in resin?
I think so.
Never saw that. That's all that. Yo, this shit looks crazy to drive in. Was this in Cali?
Yeah, it's San Francisco.
This shit look even more wild in LA, I can't lie.
Yeah, they fucking city streets. It's kind of like New York, yo.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That shit wild. The buildings were huge. Just the big blue paint. That's art.
That's what they say.
Even this one. I mean, this is very beautiful, but like.
And up close, like in the blue part, there's like some sparkly shit, look like glitter or something in there.
So something I could literally create. Not saying that like my art isn't good, but like you could make this very quick. Even this, like I'm not impressed. Like your shit needs to be in a fucking.
You see who that is too, right? That teapot.
Okay.
Who is it?
Pablo Picasso.
Picasso, and that's like that motherfucker got.
I mean, okay,
I
will say the background is impressive because the brown background, like it does make me think of coffee, whatever. But
and they say he did a whole series, like.
Yes, but I'm just
on that.
Oh, okay, and look at this and look at that. I'm just saying.
Picasso, nigga.
Better than. And better than Bob Ross too, because Bob Ross couldn't really grow his own afro.
And then the other piece, the next one, that's not lines. That's not lines on it. It's 3 separate panels. It's 3 separate panels.
I can see that.
And
it's just blank or white.
It's just roller. Probably got a roller and just rolled them out white, and it's like.
And that's art. That's what I'm saying.
And that's why I get frustrated
this
sometimes.
This shit is so mediocre. Even this is good. But,
yeah, that's an oil painting.
But your shit still looks like, and I'm not gonna hype you up. I'll tell you like, yo, they're equally as good as you, or I've never told you nobody's better.
That's my man's calling back.
But this is not better than your work. Now this is good.
Yo, bro. What's up, fam? What's up? You had meant to call me this morning? You had meant to call me this morning? Word, bro. That's what's up, my G. Yo, that's what's up. Yo. Yes, sir. Yo, man, you don't know how much that shit mean to me, bro. That shit, what's up, man? Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, I can't complain. Everything pretty good right now, yo. I can't even lie, man. I ain't. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I say, I that ain't shit I want right now. I can't complain about shit. How long y'all gonna be up here? Okay, okay. Should I try to find something else for us to get into? Yeah, I might go ahead and take that day off work and schedule that shit off on me. Okay. Yo, damn, I think I lost you. You hung up on me. Hello? Yeah, that's what's up, yo. My man say he coming up from goddamn Atlanta. Yo. Oh. No, I've been off work by then. I get off at 2:30, so that'd be great. All right. Nice. I feel you. Goddamn. With the flight, y'all got a straight shot here, or y'all got layovers, or? Okay. Okay. Bruh, I just went to Cali and Tennessee, and I tried to leave from out of the you talking about the Avoca Wilkes-Barre Jones. But I tried to fly from there to Cali, but they almost charged me $2,000 one way. I'm like, I'm good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one way ticket. Yeah, it was a Delta flight. But mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to leave out of fucking Jersey when last time I flew out. Yeah, the Newark one. The Newark. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, it is. It's like it's damn near a straight shot. Yeah, he's got damn. Yeah, Newark was close. Was the closest one and the cheapest one. So that's why I use that shit. But down the 17th, bro, that shit right around the corner. That's ain't even 2 weeks from now. Oh, boy, I thought you was talking about it in a couple days. I was like, oh shit. I know that's right. I know that's right. But shit, that's what's up. That's time for me to fucking put some shit on the itinerary too, and see have some shit planned out. Yeah, definitely. Shit, that's what's up. Shit, I'm hyped up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Thanks, man. And goddamn, the local university, they already purchased one. Um, the dude, he's the dean of the library. He came to check out the show. He's like, man, we want one of these in the university, man. We gotta house one of these. He already told me just like, look, just send me the itinerary. Yeah, I mean, send me the invoice and I'll cut you a check. I'm like, shit, that's what's up. Frederick Douglass. No, yeah, Frederick Douglass. Just because I photographed that one, like right next to the museum is this park, and they got like the Lincoln Memorial out there, and goddamn. So I think because it's really closely connected to like historical shit in the city, so they wanted that one the most. I did. I did, bro. You know I did. Yeah. Yes, sir. And they like the main university too. I was like, I know y'all niggas got money, man. Stop playing. Mm-hmm. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because they need to hear it. And if they, nah, they need to hear it. And if they don't like it, I mean, you got to deal with it. Mhm.
know when we come in. Like I said, we'll be there at 5. Our flight lands at 5:09, so we'll probably get up to your end about 7 something since we driving from Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which,
But I'll hit you up soon as we get there. I got your address still in these messages.
okay.
Let me make sure it's still the same address and you ain't moving.
No, I done moved from the last time when you came up.
I know you don't live there, but no. The last time I came up and I thought I was going, you said you live in Wilkesboro.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to come holler at you then, but our time got tight. My mom started holding me up, having me do shit. Hold up, let me, you said, I stay in Wilkesboro now, south of Scranton, so it's closer to Philly. Wait, where's the actual address at that you sent? Alright, so here go your phone number. I was just looking for that shit. We put that back. Yeah, no, I can't find your address. Yeah, send it to me real quick, then, bro. So, I mean, so we'll know when we get there. We can just, of course, we're gonna call you when we get there on our way, but we can already be en route.
Yep, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Alright, appreciate you. Alright, man, have a good day, man.
All right. Yes, sir. You do the same thing. Peace, bro. Yo, that's what's up, yo. That's what's up. That nigga said he was gonna do that shit. He really about to do that shit, yo. So one of my homeboys from Philly, yo, like when I moved to Philly when I was 19, and met my man Tariq. Hold on. Yeah, I met my man Tariq when I was like 19. And he a couple years older than me, but that's like, I don't know, that's always, well, I'm kind of like a mentor now because I know a lot of younger people. And like even with Black Scranton and other shit like that, normally I'm like the oldest person now. But like when I was younger, I never really like fucking with dudes my own age because I don't know. I ain't gonna say I've always felt like more mature, but I guess that's the only way I can explain it. Like I've always felt more mature than other dudes my age, especially like in my early teens and shit. Like niggas just on dumb shit. And even when I was on dumb shit, I tried to be on proper shit at the same time. Like I said, I've always had a job. I've been working since I was 14 years old. And even though I'd like been in the streets and like selling drugs and all that shit, I always kept a job. And that shit just baffled me that other motherfuckers couldn't realize like if your face ain't in the streets all the time and people do see you trying to do like something honest, like the cops ain't gonna look at you crazy every time they see you. Cause you're not always out there. And then plus like I know you get more money off the streets, but just that shit just helps towards securing your freedom too. Because the longer you out there, the more chances you got in a higher likelihood you got of getting caught up in some shit. So I always kept a job. Like I did drop out, but I did go to like the smart high school. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't know. And I always just fuck with other older dudes. Like my one cousin who really kind of shaped me and molded me a little bit. Like he was older than me. And I really just hung out with him and his friends most of the time, you know, like when I was 15, I'm hanging out with motherfuckers, they already like 18, 19 years old. And then in my 20s, like, these, you know, I'm 20, these niggas like 25 and shit. And so when I moved to Philly, Like I did fuck with this one group of young guys. All of us was about the same age. But when I met my man Tariq, like I said, he was just older than us. Just by a couple years, I think. I think Tariq only like 6 years older than me. I don't know if that's like a big brother complex too, cause I never had a brother, but like I don't know. I really fuck with this nigga, yo, and he really like never show like. I don't know. We had a one little falling out one time, but we got over that shit. But I remember motherfuckers like, cause when I moved back to Philly, I'm moving, you know, to a hood where I ain't grew up with these niggas, and everybody know each other. But you know, I'm trying to come in, and like motherfuckers used to say like dumb shit like, "Oh, this nigga always hang out with Reek and this and that." Like, cause y'all niggas don't be doing shit, bro. What the fuck? You act like that nigga your damn best friend or something. Like, not my best friend, but I'd rather fuck with this nigga than fuck with y'all. Like, and he's always been like a get money type motherfucker too, yo, but not on some dumb shit. But we done pull some capers together. I remember one thing. I ain't gonna say that on camera, but I don't know. Like I said, I've been fucking with this nigga since I've been 19, yo. And then like when I had to leave Philly, I was in some shit like one time and it just wasn't working out for him. I was like, man, I'm just go home, man. But I ain't really had no way to get home. Like other than like, you know, hopping on the Greyhound or some shit. Yo, don't you know my man took me home? Like, cause I ain't had no whip at that time, and I still remember this motherfucker had like an old ass a gray Volvo. He was like, shit, nigga, I'll take you home. You wanna go home that bad, man? You trying to get the fuck out the city, man? I feel you. He's like, I'll take you home. And so it's me, him, and we just got another little young boy to ride with us, cause he ain't want to ride back by himself. But he was like, as long as I pay the gas. He was like, nigga, you foot the gas, I'll drive you home. All the way from Philly, this nigga drove me all the way to South Carolina, yo, just cause I ain't wanting to be in the city no more. That's like some real shit. I'll never forget that nigga for that, yo. And then when I wound up moving back to the city, I came home for like a year, and then I just wound up going back up there. And like, man, that nigga fell right back in the swing, like, ain't shit changed. And then over the years, like, he didn't came and holler at, but he got family in Atlanta and he got family in Philly, because his mom was in Philly for the longest. Every time that nigga came back around, yo, always come stop through and holler at me and shit. You know, it's been some years now. Like the last time I seen her, I was still living over in Scranton. But and this nigga got hella drunk at the bar that night too. I never forget that. This nigga was about to fight somebody. I'm like, yo, Reek, man, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm like, dude, you ain't come all the way over here to get in some fight with some young niggas we don't even know, man, over some dumb shit. But yeah, so when I started sharing with people that I had my art at the museum, yo, this nigga straight up was like, bro, I gotta come up there and see that shit. Yeah, like I said, he live in Atlanta now. But that's what he just called me for. He was like, man, we done booked our tickets. We got a hotel shit booked and everything. And I'll be out there next month on the 17th. Said it's a Friday. Said they plane land at 5 something coming out of Philly. So it'll be like 2 hours or something, 2.5 hours for them to get here.
Oh no.
So he said he'll be in the area about 7:30, 8 o'clock on the 17th.
I thought he was talking about like this week. That's what I was about to say. Oh shit, okay.
That's what I thought too. I was like,
That's cool.
You coming up now? He was like, nah, November. All right.
I don't even know what day of the week that is.
It's a Friday.
A Friday.
He said that's why he did it like that too, cause he ain't want me to have to take off work, and then he got to leave in time enough. Cause he said he only taking a half a day off on that next Monday, and he was like, shit, I need to be back home so I can at least get half a day at the gig. Cause he ain't trying to miss no money. But that's my homie I showed you.
I forgot I had gems on my toes. Are you gonna paint them?
I think I may edit them out, babe. Yeah.
I can't tell you how to do your art, but I'm just like.
It looked cool, like in person.
It does, but it just, oh my god, it looks so velvety right now. I feel like it would just make it like.
Yeah, it don't. I don't think it'll translate well into the painting.
No, it's gonna be like with this.
It was an idea though. We tried, you know.
Nah, it was definitely.
It was an idea.
Next time we could do like a French pedicure with just those, no paint, no nothing, just the clear coat, and those just for like a tip.
I think that might be dope.
Yeah. Since you're doing a foot series.
What time is it now?
You've been in here for 2 hours. 10 o'clock on the dot.
Alright. Got like try to power through for another hour maybe.
Alright.
Oh, you about to leave already?
Yeah. I worked on my art somewhere, but yeah, I mean, I got up and cleaned up and cooked breakfast and pulled some stuff out so we can have dinner tonight. Most of my cleaning is done. I was trying to get in the shower till I was done my cleaning, but I take a shower. And, I don't know. Maybe work on some more art myself. And there's laundry that needs to be done. I empty the dishwasher and do a couple of things. And I'd rather get it out the way so once we get back, we can just put everything away and chill. So once we get back in the house, I don't want to go anywhere else today. I really wouldn't mind going hiking, but...
Didn't I just take you through the junkyard?
That was last week. It's a new week. 1 activity per week now.
Well, then we walked like 6 blocks last night.
No. And that was not by choice. I didn't ask you to take me there. That was a group effort. Oh, you're so romantic, babe. You took me walking.
What the fuck is a hike?
In nature, somewhere I actually want to be. Not, hey babe, I need to go somewhere. Come on, let's go. Alright. I gave you 2 hours of my time. 3, considering the drive. Gotta start tallying this shit up. You hear this, Puff? I gotta start tallying shit up. Well, I mean, we don't have to go like it. I'm saying it's probably wet. But yeah, I mean, I could be like, take me for some lobster and steak. I'd rather have ours anyway. Yeah, it's only in the 50s today. It's gonna be in the 60s next week. It feels like 43 because the wind is making it feel cooler.
A wind chill.
Right. No, okay, it's 48. Like, no, actually, it's 43.
Yeah, our wintertime wind chill would drop that shit to the next. It'd be like, oh, it's 10 degrees. But with the wind chill, it's like -1.
Oh, right. Oh, my goodness. Everybody always asks me, like, how'd you move here? I'm like, how do you think I moved here? The hell? Puff said, no, ma'am. Listen here. Don't co-sign for him.
Anything under like 5 degrees, all that shit just feel the same. Super cold.
I don't think I can do anything under 30 degrees. But the fact that it said it's 43, that's not anything I want to hike in. I want to hike in 50, 60, 70 degree weather. Shit, I don't even mind if it's 80 or 90 to be honest, but miss me with the 30s or under.
Yeah, and 90 is too hot to hike.
Yeah, I guess.
I ain't trying to hike. Go walking through some sticky ass woods with all the mosquitoes and bugs at 90 degrees.
Bug spray. Yeah, but thankfully it's not. But next weekend it'll be warm enough for you to take me hiking. Y'all on some other shit? LOL. What? What? I don't know what that means, Puff. But yeah, I mean, we could be like that boring couple that just goes to the movies or out to eat all the time. We eat a lot, but our food is better at home.
Facts.
And I don't like movie theaters, and he don't either.
Facts. I wait till it come out on Amazon Prime.
And watch it in the home theater.
Yeah. YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but Netflix or something. Because I've been lost my interest in the movies like years ago just because the prices. And, you know, it's like so many people. It's people-y. I'm getting more antisocial. I don't need to be around all them people just to watch a movie as soon as it come out. Motherfuckers in there.
Only having that exit, like sitting at the top, because that's the best view. But then if you gotta get out the movies, like you're stuck.
Yeah.
And the food prices too.
That's it. I could say that too.
But like we always take our own stuff. I put our snacks in my bag.
It's people-y as fuck. It's hard to enjoy the movie because kids and other people want to talk, and we're talkers. Like we'll talk through a movie, and I want to do that by myself. I don't need to hear like 50 other people talking through the movie too.
Yeah, we can like run it back, smoke, drink. Yeah.
So I've been lost my enthusiasm for movie theaters. Still love a good movie, but I'd rather just be able to watch that shit in the house.
Yeah, I think we prefer movies at this point. We're like, oh, it's a show. Every time it's a show, it's like, ugh.
Yo, you watched that Kid Cudi animated movie, Interstellar? That shit was pretty dope.
It was. A lot of people are talking about it good and bad.
There's negative comments about this shit?
They said there was no LGBT characters in it.
Oh my god.
I'm like, but he's not LGBTQ, and he's an ally to that community, so...
This nigga wore a dress.
A dress and painted his nails black. Took the thought out my head on my mama. You just took the thought out my head. Like, yo, wore a dress and
to
painted
like
his nails.
an award ceremony.
And he done wore makeup. Like, bye.
But he's not kissing a man though.
That's why I'm just like, Lou. Lou said hello. Luis.
Lou, what it do?
Napalm said, when y'all come to Columbia, right across the street, just us, because I don't own a lot of movie stocks. Listen, if you got a pistol, I said I don't care. That's the only way I'm going to a movie theater now, with my legal gun. Because you're not finna, what was his name? The Colorado dude?
Oh, I can't think of this nigga.
Bright hair, you ain't finna do that to me. At all.
I can't remember that dude's name.
It was in Aurora, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had that bright hair. He looked crazy. Like, who even let him in the movies?
And then...
But then it's like, oh, you can't discriminate. Be sensitive. Like, no, he looks crazy.
And then he waited outside for the cops to come.
Right. Puff said, I'm cool. Don't worry, I'll bring my legal gun. That's the only way we're going. I'm glad you own movie stocks. Get your money, because they charging out the ass for those movies. But, yeah, we're going to watch it at home.
Puff was the one that told me to buy movie stock.
Yeah, that's smart.
AMG.
That's smart.
AMC, I mean.
Yeah, movies. I wouldn't do bungee jumping. I would zip line. Would you zip line, Ben?
I don't know.
I would zip line, because it's not that high, but I wouldn't bungee jump. We don't do amusement parks. Would you do a water park, though?
No.
Fair enough. I would go swimming. But we get in the water for 2 seconds.
That's what I heard say.
2 seconds and we're both done.
We don't
we're
love...
literally the same on activities. That is one thing we're synced on.
Yeah, and we don't love swimming like that. Why would I go to a water park?
I mean, I could just, like, back float for an hour. Like, it's just so relaxing. That's all. I just want to get in the pool and just float. I love it. Maybe that sensory deprivation tank might be a good thing. I don't know. He said I'm still eating turkey sandwiches.
So, Mr. Napalm, what is your financial strategy? Man, I eat cheap, nigga. I eat cheap.
How'd you afford this luxury apartment?
I eat cheap. How would you get out the hood? I eat cheap, man.
How fast? I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know. What's y'all favorite activities to do? Especially when it's wintertime. It's like,
Skiing. I might go skiing this year because our homie really asked us to do that shit last year
oh
and we
yeah, she
didn't.
did. It's expensive. And I would say like, oh, that could be a birthday gift, but I don't want to do that for my birthday. Because you know our birthdays are a week apart.
Yeah. And I mean, like, Scranton literally has its own ski slope, so it ain't like we gotta go to another state or something.
No,
Like,
I'll do that. And I also said I want us to get bikes, but it's gonna be cold soon, so maybe like some indoor cycling might be nice. I don't know. I mean, we have a gym, but we don't ever really hit the bikes.
Yeah, I could probably do like a cardio day.
Yeah, or like go walk around the track. Like I don't really like running on the track because it's boring just running, but like I guess the rest of the month kind of try to do some outdoor activities. And you know why I like that shit? Because it's free. When I cash out, you might what, buy a ski resort or go to one? Don't forget about the little people, Puff. Juice, did you say yo?
Juice was good. Yo, Puff, you just heard me on the phone with my homie, man. He coming all the way up from Atlanta to come check out my art. I'm just putting the pressure on you, man, because you know you closer than Atlanta.
Oh, I saw the comment earlier. He said he coming with E-Class. So you say?
Like I said earlier, man, before the end of the year be the best time. Because y'all can check out my museum exhibit. Yeah.
When I cash out, I'm buying a casino.
Just take money from all these little old ladies.
Whoever wanted. I'm going to open a bingo hall and a casino.
Spending their retirement checks. Their husband's pension.
You want me to help y'all build a church? Okay, no problem. You got it, Pastor.
We dedicate this church to the Walter Meyer Casino Foundation. Thank you so much for helping us.
And thank you so much for the tax write-off.
Like I said, it's just tax write-off, baby. Tax write-off. How much was that, man? We donated $1.5 million to their church. It's gonna be a mega church. You know, we're gonna have a good congregation here.
Their congregation comes here on Saturday.
Like they say,
and they go here on Sunday.
They use our banquet hall and everything.
Straight up. Definitely would. Might even open a bank. I don't know. Let's get fancy with it. Own it all.
Start a credit union.
Straight up. Al Bundy had a church called No Ma'am.
Oh, damn. Where? That was an episode of the Bundies? I gotta find that one.
Bye.
What was that?
Plural Molehill sent you a friend request.
Plural molehill?
Plural _ molehill.
How many molehills do you have?
Plural _ molehill.
It's more than one. I have many molehills.
They wanted to be called molehills, but somebody had the name already, so they just went with plural _ molehill. Very creative molehill.
I need to delete that video off of Facebook.
People been liking it and watching it.
No, nobody really came in on Facebook before my homie E called me. That's the one. Well, I gotta go to the bathroom again. I've been pissing all morning. Alright. If I can get
the toes.
Yeah. I don't know, because this one has a lot of the honey on it. If I can get this one right here done, I may take a break and save those two for later today. Right, one more time, guys. Let me take one more bathroom break. Then I'll find something interesting to listen to, and we're going to try to really push this paint on this canvas. This thing is coming to life right before your eyes.
How large / small is your town? It's not tiny, but it's
Not big. Yeah, it's like a.
It's normal.
It's called the city of Wilkes-Barre, but it's
township.
Yeah, I think the population is just enough to call it a city. Matter of fact, Google that real quick. I think Wilkes-Barre has 78,000.
Here, take this downstairs if you're done eating it. Are you?
Yeah.
Did I give you too much food, or did you not like it?
Yeah, no, it was a little too much. And then, I don't know, like, I really wasn't hungry this morning for some reason.
Because you were still eating late last night. I came downstairs, got pepperonis on the counter. I'm like, the hell? This motherfucker down here eating at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Whole pepperoni fucking crackers and sandwiches and steak biscuits. Y'all know he not missing no meals. That's what we need to do, is open the kitchen. Oh boy, oh boy. Did you know? It's boring and the food sucks, but we eat good. I cook. It's plenty of space. There's not really a lot to do out here. The malls are whack. The movie theater's kind of whack. But the museums are nice. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something, but we don't really do shit unless we're traveling. My life be like, Your dual shock battery is low.
What's the city's population?
I didn't look it up. I'll look it up now. I knew you were gonna ask when you came back, and I would have forgot.
Yeah, like I said, it's not a really big place, but it's not very teeny.
Scranton has double the amount. Scranton has 77 and Wilkes has 40.
Oh, that's what I think about 77 with Scranton. I thought it was like 70 or 78,000 people.
The demographic says it's down. Where's it at? 45,000 estimate. And 92% of people were born here. Because don't nobody want to be here. That tells you all you need to know. It's home to a population of 40.8k people, from which 92.7% are citizens. As of 2020, 12% of Wilkes-Barre residents were born outside of Wilkes. So 88, basically 87 or 88% of people that are here are from here. Only 10 to 12% moved here from somewhere else.
That makes sense.
AKA got tricked by their partners. It's a trick. It's a trick.
No, it's also because like we're close as hell to larger cities, and people want to get out big ass cities. We're right by Jersey, Philly, and New York. And some of them families just tired of that type of life. Like I say, we kind of in the hood, but it's like the diet hood. Like, if you ever been to fucking Baltimore or North Philly or some shit, like, you know what a hood is.
But it is bratchy here. That's what pissed me off.
Yeah. But it's not as bad as some other places, though.
No, it's quiet. Yeah, it's quiet. Like, you will not have any issues when you come here, literally. You just, if you're not from here, be thankful that you know somebody who knows where to eat and where to go. But yeah, I don't know. It's super quiet. Like, we can go sit out front. And it's a fairly busy street. I feel like a lot of cars pass by, but like, We're not like seeing fights or like knockdown drag-outs or like shootouts or nothing like that.
There's not a big gang culture around here.
Or police out front every night. Yeah, no.
Where they like people like, oh, don't go on that side because the Crips or whatever. Like, man, you can go anywhere in the city.
Anywhere. It's more boring than anything, and like I said, it's like it's a different kind of ratchet. It's almost like when you go to like a redneck place and like they're just all kind of ratchet and just like certain areas here you kind of get that from everybody.
Yeah, because the honestly in this little pocket, like
white and Hispanic.
Spanish people taking over.
Yeah,
like, they own so much shit around here. Even like the house that's like right across the street from us, it's been getting renovated for a while
By a Hispanic
some
family.
Spanish family, and it's already up for sale, and more than likely they're gonna sell it to a Spanish family.
Yeah, I think we're the only black family on the block. There was an African couple, but I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
I think they moved out because I saw that truck. So yeah, I think we are the only black family. And then mainly Hispanic, like you said, and a heavy sprinkle of whites.
Well, no, on our side of the street,
Oh
two houses
yeah,
down,
I do see that girl
that
that's
black
always with her
lady.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't never talk to them. No, that's funny.
No. 'Cause everybody mind their business. This is a lower middle class working community. Everybody gotta go to work. Everybody gotta pay their bills. And nobody don't want no damn trouble around this shit, yeah.
No. But if I be trying to keep up, building my own operation system, I'm on there. You live in the hood. I mean, yeah, Georgia different.
Instead of ISO, he's gonna have a PSO. The iPhone operating system.
Oh.
He's gonna have the Puff operating system.
And
PSO.
the PSO. I was like, huh? That went over my head for a minute because I barely heard.
Alright, just because
In the studio, painting toes.
the strawberry is right there, I gotta add like some bricks to this part. I'm working, guys. I'm trying to get this little section knocked out. Like I say, then after this, go try to climb my way into an art show. I didn't pay my membership dues? Really? Really? I could have swore I did. Can I just pay it now? I can't? Come on, man. Make an exception. Travis Pretty.
Travis, you're not a good actor. You said the same thing last year.
They did let me slide last year, too, yo.
Right. That's what I'm like, dude. There's plenty of hotels near. Plenty.
Yeah, and they're building more as we speak. But that's because we do have an arena and a casino, and so we get some shit that come through here sometimes. Like last year, Snoop Dogg came through and did a concert, and
oh yeah, we're not far from the Poconos. So.
the Poconos, and then Mountaintop has the outside amphitheater, and they always get like whatever rock concerts in the summertime, like Slam Fest or whatever kind of fest. And it's like Limp Bizkit and whoever. 9 Inch Nails.
I'm dead.
I remember one time they had Kid Rock and Lil Wayne come through there.
That's hilarious.
And so like it's not.
He said I know about Prince of Prussia. Bye, Puff.
What about Prince of Prussia? Man, that shit outside of Philly.
Right, like that's not even nowhere close.
At all.
I love when people who's not from PA say shit about PA. Like, oh, I know about Pittsburgh. That shit 4 hours away.
That shit all the way on the other side of the state.
Matter of fact, the other states are closer to this part of the state.
Yeah.
You can get to New York quicker than you get to Pittsburgh.
Hell yeah.
Delaware, Jersey, or Maryland quicker
And
than
if
you
you
get
in
to Pittsburgh.
You get to fucking Chicago quicker than you can get here.
Right, like, you said that's my job. I'm glad you know about Prince of Prussia. Good job. Give you a pat on the back for that. That shit fire as fuck. You get a hotel there, you go spend your whole trip driving. Oh my god. Everybody know about Prince of Prussia because they always trying to get people to sign up for those waxing services. Not waxing, the hair removal. Those infomercials are ingrained in my brain now.
What is it, electrolysis or something?
Yeah, and it's always like, come to Sonoma in Prince of Prussia. Or come here. I'm like, why is it always Prince of Prussia? But you know, certain areas are known for certain shit, so. He said that's my job. Not Prince of Prussia.
We have the best cosmetic surgeries.
Right, that's all I ever hear, and I'm like, what are y'all trying to tell me? Like, okay.
Now I'm seeing fucking commercials for Myrtle Beach all the way up here, like.
I've been seeing the Myrtle Beach ones too, but that's because we both went though. So now, yeah, just all the shit we see is like shit we talk about, and it's weird. But then I go on YouTube, like I said, on my YouTube, and I see the quiz that says, "Am I gay? Take the quiz," and it's an advertisement. And now I see it's popping up on all the YouTubes, and I'm like, why? But why do I need to take a quiz to know if I'm gay? Like, I think at my grown age, I would know if I'm gay or not. I don't need a quiz to let me know if I'm gay or where I am on the spectrum. But thank you. No, I want to take it.
Well, take it now on camera.
Give me your tablet so I don't have to go get mine. I'll see if it pops up on yours. I think you should apply Cap Gemini. I'm a Capricorn and he's a Gemini. Is that what you were saying? How you know that? I grew up on Myrtle Beach.
I think you from Marion.
Here it is. Am I gay quiz. Take.
All right, guys. She's gonna read the questions, and then everybody can answer too. You don't have to like input your answer, but just like, what would your answer be to the questions?
Alright, so there's, we can tell what percent of gay you are by which one of these you select. Take the ultimate pride flag quiz and learn your LGBT. This is what let me learn some shit. Or find out, what is this? Which LGBTQ celebrity couple you and your partner look like? What? I'm doing that one.
We look like a gay couple?
We look like Jody and Alexandra. We look like a lesbian couple, babe.
Damn.
You and your partner keep your relationship as private as possible, but it is inevitable that third parties will not notice your love for each other. Although it's been hard to carve out a path in love, the effort has been worth it because together you are happier than you could have ever imagined. What kind of shit?
That's the question? You supposed to say I agree or disagree with that? Or?
No, they were telling us.
Oh. How the fuck do they know?
Okay, so we can tell what percent of gay you are by which one of these movies you watched growing up.
Yep. You're taking the gay quiz, man. I gotta see how gay you is.
But look at the question though.
Nah, I want to see how this shit is too, man. They trying to. Yo, man, you about to take the quiz.
All my fucking phone calls, all my contacts, I got my shit back. I lost all that shit. This one I come back to.
Damn. Shit changed, Puff. You been gone too long, man.
Hey, what's up, bro? I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. I'm giving you the business.
I feel you. This will be the first and last time. This is a social experiment.
I ain't do it. YouTube did it.
Damn.
I love you, dog. I'm out, dog.
Alright.
Look what I got. I'm 10% gay.
What was the quiz? You answered
I'm not the gayest person in the world, but I'm a great ally. Yeah, I'm gonna show you because the questions were fucking dumb.
So it's, even just being an ally means you're.
I'm 10% gay because I'm an ally.
To a certain.
Choose a movie from the 1990s you watched, and I figured like this is probably the one that you've seen. I've seen this and I've seen that. I don't know that or that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know this one.
I know what that is. That's Sister Act, and that's
Clueless.
Clueless, yeah.
That's why I did this one. I'm like, I know for sure he knows this one. I know this, but for you, I figured you probably know that.
Choosing favorite music among these.
I know you don't know that.
That's Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
And that's
Grease, right?
Grease, yeah.
I figured you knew Grease. That's why I chose Grease. This is 13 going on 30. I figured that's the only one you know. I think that's The Devil Wears Prada. That's Mean Girls. And I think that's Legally Blonde.
I've never seen any of those.
This is 13 going on 30. You've probably watched this with your sister.
I doubt it.
That's Freaky Friday. Remember that?
No.
When they swapped? This is The Princess Diaries. I seen that. That was the Lindsay Lohan when they were like twins, but it was her playing both parts.
I remember that movie. I can't think of the
That
name
was
of
the
Shark something.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
But this is them too, though. Like, what the fuck? But this is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka.
Yeah, the remake.
So I was like, obviously, I chose that one. And then this is Twilight. I don't know what the fuck that is. That is. Don't know what that is either. So I chose Twilight.
I know that's Lucy Liu. That's Heart. And then that's the girl who used to date Kurt Cobain. So I know all of those actors.
I mean, I know who she is, but I don't know what movie this is either.
Yeah, me neither.
I know him. I don't know what movie that is. So I went with Twilight, the movie I knew. Let's see if I get a different result, because I literally did the same answers. Yeah, I'm 10% gay.
I guess I'm less gay than 10% because I don't know none of that shit.
That's why I'm like, how am I gay? Because I know a movie. Which of these is the classic pride flag? Okay, I can't.
I don't know.
They got one with the black fist.
The black fist is black power.
They put the black power fist on the pride flag. But they also made it white too. You see the white tip of the fist?
Yeah, it's like different sections.
But how you gonna take somebody else's shit for your own?
Let's take the black power fist and incorporate all races.
I deleted the ad. I was like, don't show me shit like that. Look at the next one, Kachava. That's the one I see the most.
Oh, that's that drink.
That drink. That's what I'm saying. Like, we see the same ads. It's not us. But I'm trying to tell you, we see the same shit. Then it's like, Kachava, get this. It's a da-da-da-da-da-da supplement. Like, oh my God. The same shit pops up on mine. How much do y'all pay to, like, circulate?
That's what I want to know.
No, there are thousands, tens of thousands of families.
Oh, I can't. Look, this one right here, I gotta skip that, y'all.
Skip it? Why?
I gotta skip that. Not because I don't want to watch it. Because you already know what they're actively doing. Net neutrality is a real thing. Sit down.
Chinese for I think a decade now have been actually making fake lettuce, fake eggs. What I thought was even more weird. Apparently,
that's not,
the gluten
you don't eat it though.
You know,
but that's
when you
just
buy a
for
steak, you
commercials
think
and
it's a
stuff.
solid steak, but some of the cheap steak.
Go!
Tag nose cat shed, which is why Maytag engineered the pet cell washer to remove 5 times more pet hair. Incoming. Cats, right? Conquer pet hair like a pro with Maytag.
Get matched with the Cell Stylist for free. Get your own personalized recommendations.
They're actually just a bunch of different end pieces, and they have this weird glue, and they glue ends together. But they apparently do it with chicken too. I think that's why it's so much chicken, like a cheap chicken. This is 15% rib meat.
Say that, don't breathe that in. Otherwise known as meat glue. Stay on the top like that, we mix it up. Then
refrigerate. Ours uncooked, but cooked is another story. And it's not just beef. Pork, lamb, fish, and chicken. It looks like one piece of chicken. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, drives itself, isn't it? On the grill, it's even harder to pick. So that's the real McCoy, nice and tender. Let's go for the meat glue. I can't tell the difference. And chances are you're eating it on a regular basis.
Real shit though, like, look, I'm being real with you, man. Look, y'all gotta watch what you put in your body, man, because you know what technology can do, man. But did y'all notice one thing about that video right there though? Is when they was putting that shit together, he put on a mask. You need to put on a mask for something that you're going to digest. I'll wait, nigga. I'll wait all day. But you know, some people can't, they don't have self-control over their body, you know? Like, if you're gonna eat meat, man, make sure that you're eating it from, it's hard to find it from a real good source unless you a shit no more. Like, for real. When you eating, bro, you're really taking a chance with your life. To these farmers markets, make sure that y'all check that receipt, because sometimes they will mix up the fruits and stuff in other sections that, you know, are contaminated with other chemicals and stuff like that, but it is still being a farmer's market. So y'all gotta actually start reading shit. That's why it's safe. You want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. A nigga is not necessarily a black person. They're motherfuckers that don't want to pay attention.
Now, I'm just here to point out the coincidences. So I found this video on Fox over a year ago. So I had a supporter say, I think you misunderstanding Trump when he said they're trying to get rid of the cows. So I'm going to play this clip for y'all. But when I watch this clip, I still think Trump was trying to warn us about them trying to take out cows.
Yeah, reptarian me, please.
So I do feel like I owe it to y'all so y'all can make up y'all own mind instead of just believing in what I believe in. And then I'm going to point out some coincidences. Let's roll the clip.
And here's talking about the Green New Deal, and it's not $2 billion or $20 billion, as you said. It's $100 trillion. I'm talking about where they want to rip down buildings and rebuild the building. It's the dumbest, most ridiculous. Where airplanes are out of business, where two-car systems are out, where they want to take out the cows. You know, that's not true either, right? This is a 100 trillion. That's more money than our country could make in 100 years.
Coincidence number one. Y'all remember the show Yellowstone, right? Where the helicopters came in and threw down poisonous hay so the cows can eat it and die? Ain't it crazy this was in Yellowstone as well? In 1873, the American government killed 1.5 million buffalo just to starve the Native Americans, just so they can depend on the government. And here goes another coincidence. Trump said they want to take out the cows. He told us a food shortage was coming. And did you know for the 10,000 cows that died? Never mind. I'm just pointing out the coincidences.
Hey, facts though. Like, look, y'all remember that other video that I did, and the farmers was telling y'all, it ain't come from me. These are real farmers was telling y'all that a shortage is coming. They're paying them to get rid of their crops, everything. They're burning everything. Governments are storing this food deep down inside of bunkers and stuff like that. Understand why. Understand why these people are wanting to leave, these rich people are wanting to leave the planet with Elon Musk. And why the government is storing food in bunkers and rich people are buying bunkers. The ones that can't leave, they're buying bunkers. Now. Alright, bet.
As a result of 5G and Lucifer light, it's activating y'all. Y'all need to pay attention.
That shit moving?
Show y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, but you don't want to see. So
oh.
Make you have to see.
Y'all see that shit?
Wake up.
What?
The Human Homeless Harvest Games.
Over here hunting again. Grabbing homeless people. All those people that's complaining about the homeless people and happy that this company right here is running their ass up and harvesting them, turning them to ground beef. Why don't y'all call this number right here? See that number? And complain that After they grab the homeless people, why they leave their trash and shit all over the place and don't come do nothing about it? If you're going to capture the homeless people because they trash in the area and causing a problem, the least you can do is pick up their trash that you left since you done took their ass away. Now he over here stalking this dude. I'm going to show you who he's stalking. See this dude right here? That's what he's trying to capture right now. He's on the phone calling it in, trying to get the car with the van to come over here. That's why he's leaving out the area. It's his ass over here trying to steal his ass, hiding inside the car in the tinted windows like nobody see his ass. Yeah, I saw your ass, and you raised the windows up when I came through, didn't you? Because you know, I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
I've never seen this before.
I don't know if y'all know this, but somebody that works for the government, his name is Brendan Carr, he just sent out like a letter to Google and Apple to remove TikTok from their apps. And if they do not comply, they have to write a written statement saying why by July 8th. Let me tell y'all something. The government is pissed because TikTok tells you real news and it spreads real fast. And they're mad that the whole entire world is able to connect on one app. The whole entire world can all be one on TikTok. Like, you can see stuff from everywhere. That's the only app that's actually showing you stuff from all around the world. You're finding stuff out about the government. They're being exposed. People are showing.
Oh, buffer.
They're showing the facts. They're mad. They're mad, and they want to end it, but they can't stop us. So.
Exactly. Look, one of the biggest things about us, man, we were supposed to communicate. This is crazy, bro. Communicate telepathically. The one thing they want to stop people from being able to do is communicate massively online. You gotta think, bro. The whole message is they're trying to stop our mass communication. Why do you think they don't like a lot of us around each other in big groups? I think they don't like us in big groups. We can be sitting there. We can just be sitting there and going over. Could be talking about growing plants. Come harass us. They're gonna do all of those things. We're all communicating massively at one time with one objective in mind. When we focus, that we can't do. Facts.
It's a new design for a better world. Explore the.
So I also want to talk about this, and this was a study done over, I believe, in France, where animals were fed GMO corn, genetically altered corn, and they started developing tumors and cysts and all types of things all over their body. Now, a lot of this stuff is hidden from the general public because Monsanto is trying to make as much money as they can while they patent nature and try to sell us this poison, so it's good to be aware of this. If you're looking into eating organic, I want you to look up the documentary. It's called GMOs Revealed. It's a 22-hour documentary that goes into the dangers of GMOs, and we watched it, and it changed our life. And, you know, a lot of the information that was in that documentary was released originally to the public, but just is never really talked about because they want us to consume this genetically altered food. Now, it's interesting. Genetically modified corn has a Bt toxin installed in it that basically when bugs go to eat it, their stomachs explode. So if we eat it, I wonder what it does in the same thing for our gut flora. The other thing you can look up to is GMO corn epicite gene. And this was a gene that was put into corn that could be used as a sterilization gene inside corn. So anything gene altered or gene changed or supposedly is going to save us with genes, I would highly recommend you stay away from it and do your research. You can look up all of these things, but watch the documentary, GMOs Revealed, and it will change your life.
Thanks. Look that up. Real tough.
Okay, y'all, so we haven't had a Wendy Williams update in a while, and oh my god, Wendy Williams did not even appear on her final Wendy Williams show. Is this some serious shit? I knew there was more. Well, we always knew there was more to the story, because I had other videos about it. If you want to see those, check those out, but I think that says a lot. That says a lot about a lot. She clearly is not cool with the producers or anybody else she would have appeared on her own final show. Hello. And if you don't remember from the beginning, I will explain what happened to you guys. But I am so sick of articles saying, well, apparently she got a COVID-19 infection, and then since then, she's been out of commission. I actually want to rewind for all of you, and then we can circle back. You know what I'm saying? Circle back. Okay, guys. Let's start at March of 2021, when you...
Ooh. You gonna start talking about that. Look, we out. We out, G. Hey, we out there, bruh. We gone, y'all. We ain't got time. Look, not today. Not today. I gotta keep giving y'all these videos. Not that. You know what that is, right? Alright, bet.
What is that?
Sorry, y'all.
This is the recent Roe versus Wade protest that happened in New York. This video is being compared to the video of the Travis Scott concert where many people
Well, damn, that's a long buffer. It might not come back.
Damn, YouTube just really quit on.
Yo, Mark, my bad. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break. What we did, shit, we did almost 4 hours in here this morning. That's not bad. A little 4 hours ain't bad at all. Okay, happy with the progress I made this morning. I feel accomplished. I feel good enough to take a break. Alright, like I said, more than likely I'm going to try to come back up in here and at least finish that one toe, if nothing else. Make sure I got all my shit clean. Everything looking good. I'll get with y'all next time. Peace.